Members of Congress, the state of our union is strong. We meet tonight at a moment of unlimited potential. As we begin a new Congress, I stand here ready to work with you to achieve historic breakthroughs for all Americans. An economic miracle is taking place in the United States, and the only thing that can stop it are foolish wars, politics, or ridiculous partisan investigations. If there is going to be peace and legislation, there cannot be war and investigation.
You just can't abuse it. Freedom, get moving. Never gonna stop till everybody moving on. Love for one another. Call it some friend and call it some brother.
Want to get it off your chest? Call the Dave Weinbaum Show. Except for ourselves, we don't suffer fools here. Want politics and fun sprinkled with a lot of laughs? You're in the right place. Heard in 50 states and 98 countries, now in its 11th year. The Dave Weinbaum Show is on the air. Greatest speech in State of the Union history. When you can get the opposition who are all dressed in white, who have malice and are determined never to stand, never applaud, to always frown, always look constipated, always poised to boo you at any opportunity, with their leader, Nancy Pelosi, sitting behind the president, directing your every move, and then you suddenly, by some magic trick, are dancing in the aisles while chanting USA, 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 USA. Then you know you are dealing with a true master. It's called narcissism, and Trump got you to applaud for yourselves as women with jobs, and then got you up again as women in Congress. And then he drops the bombs on you, and you're stunned. All children, born or unborn, are made in the holy image of God. 5 million under my administration are off food stamps. 157 million have jobs, the most in our history. The lowest unemployment rate ever, including blacks and Latinos and Asians. Record after record after record. And then the kill shot. The USA will never be a socialist country. This stunned them into confusion. They didn't know what to do. Schumer stood and applauded. Pelosi, I don't know what she did. I don't think she just sat there stunned, I believe. Let me tell you something. Trump was like a paternity case in Indiana. It's as if he was saying, "Who's your daddy now?" Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. Thank you all for listening. My name is Dave Weinbaum. I'm your host. Stan the man is sitting by, always pushing the show, always a fan. Love Stan. And I also love my fiance, Lisa Strausser, who was a minute late, but we're not counting it this time. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
I was here at 9 a.m.
Yeah,
9
right.
I was here.
What time? Eastern time?
No.
Western time? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, anyways, shut her mic off, will you? She's getting snappy at me already.
Get your facts on.
Hi there, and we have our first caller, too. Hi there, and I don't know who this is. Hi there, welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name, JJ, and where are you calling from?
Well, this is JJ from Rolla, and I'm proud to be here after an amazing State of the Union address.
Wasn't it?
Possibly the best in my lifetime.
And that goes, 250 years.
Oh,
So,
yeah, easily that much.
By the way, I have to make an announcement. I forgot. I got so caught up in that. Guess what we're going to give out today? We're going to give out a MAGA hat. A real Donald Trump MAGA hat, red, and says "Make America Great Again." And we're going to have the drawing about 10 till 12. And so callers, you got to call with some information, like JJ always does. It doesn't have to be as great of a call as JJ's because he's at a real upper level. All right, but contribute something to the show, and we'll put your name on a list. At least Lisa Strausser will, and soon to be Lisa Weinbaum. Hey, I'm getting nervous. Isn't the bride supposed to get nervous? Why am I getting nervous? I don't know why.
Maybe it's because you have a chipped tooth and things are kind of
just call me Chip. She made me ribs the other night, JJ, and I was going to my last rib, and all of a sudden, it was like she had planted something in there. I know she did, and all of a sudden, I'm looking at half my tooth lying in front of me.
Oh, my.
So I look like, I feel like I'm a hockey goalie or something without a mask. It's terrible. Anyways, so what else you got for me, JJ?
Well, back to the State of the Union, Comrade Nancy, you can't help but watch the woman while you're watching the Donald there at the dais, and she looked like she was sucking lemons and was constipated. And have you ever seen anybody on methamphetamine? They kind of sip their teeth.
That's called the mainstream. That's a mainstream media, isn't it? I think they're all on meth.
That's what she was doing, and I was just amazed. A wonderful speech. The right side of the aisle actually responded better than I expected them to, and the left side of the aisle was actually a little more restrained than I expected them to be.
Pretty interesting.
I expected standing boos from a lot of these clowns,
right?
And the comrades did not do that.
That's how good he was, Trump.
I'll give them a C for restraint, and I'll give him an A+ for an excellent speech. He covered the bases, and he didn't. If you watched Obama speak, he was pretty good at the style and not much on the substance. And I think Donald Trump came through on the substance in spades, and his style is improving. So, I give the man an A.
If you've ever been to one of his speeches, have you been to one of his speeches like in Columbia or Springfield?
I have not.
We were at Springfield, and oh my goodness, is he good. And this was not unlike one of those speeches, only much better. I mean, he has a lot of accomplishments. He's got very little to be ashamed of. And he got these people to applaud, not for him, but for themselves and for the United States of America. Ocasio chanting USA, USA, USA. I mean, she's nuts, but Trump got her to do that. That's just incredible to me.
That was a nice segue into Ocasio, which was my second and last point.
I knew that.
Comrade Ocasio, of course, has released her Green New Deal. It was released yesterday, and I read the text of this thing as well as the synopsis. And this chick is nuts. This was written to appeal to her crazy base. There's no question about that. But the way she proposes to fund this insanity is just by printing money. Basically, or fundamentally change our economy to let's get inflated mode. And, after reading this thing, I read through it, and I said, you got to be kidding me. And I read through it again. And this woman is unhinged. And for someone who claims to have a bachelor's degree in economics from the University of Hubcap or wherever she got it from, she apparently did not learn very much, because even the biggest boob on the planet would not suggest what she's suggesting, except to reach out to her wacko base. And if you look at what the Democrat-controlled House is doing, they're reaching out to their wacko base. If you look at the flurry of activity they've had, all of it is intended to make it look like there's progress being made, while in fact actually making no progress at all.
Well,
so,
JJ,
that's all I had to say. And
JJ,
God bless you, Dave.
Well, thank you, and you're in the list for the MAGA hat, obviously, and I appreciate you calling and being the opening act on the Dave Weinbaum Show. Thank you, JJ.
Happy to do it, Dave. Good day.
Yeah, and let's continue on with Cortez a little bit. It's not just that she's out there. She had all the Democrats behind her. They are... Whoops.
I guess he hung up. Huh?
I don't know.
Okay.
You tell me. You're handling the phone stand.
Taking another call.
Okay, that's fine. All right, call back, caller. But Cortez had all these Democrats standing behind her. She wants to get rid of all fossil fuel. No more planes. And the gal from Hawaii, when asked about it, says, well, I don't think that'll be good for Hawaii. Hello! The smartest thing she said, Maisie, whatever her name is, well, gee, I don't think we can do a train to Hawaii, can we? No more cars. They want to tear down every building in the United States of America and rebuild it to make it energy efficient. All right? So, yeah, she's guaranteed jobs. And if you don't want to work, guaranteed money anyways. So who'd want to work? This is crazy, right?
Well, that's what they had before Trump.
But she is now the leader of the Democratic Party.
Right.
She might have more sway than Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
And they got to deal with her. And I can't, it is nuts. But you got a lot of nuts following this. It's like it's like she's walking around naked. Well, she is a good-looking woman, so that's not a good analogy. And already my fiance is over there glaring and sneering at me, snarling at me. I've had other women tell me she's a good-looking gal.
She looks crazy. She looks insane.
Well, she does that.
She's got that look in her eyes and her big teeth and.
But so do a lot of other people that were leading people wayward. This socialism thing has never worked. It's never worked. You could do minor things like maybe some healthcare systems, but if you don't have competition and market pressures that raise and have prices fall, if you don't have competition in building the best product, you're stuck with crap, and you're stuck with rich people on top and degradation on the bottom.
Exactly.
And look at the socialist countries, including Germany. Germany, this thing about Hitler. I'm not going to compare Hitler to what's going on, but that was a national socialist country. That's what Nazism is.
Yeah.
National socialism.
Yeah.
And they nationalized everything and, got a lot of stuff done efficiently, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then ended up killing, being the catalyst to kill, along with Japan and Russia, 65 million, 75 million people all over the world. And then you got Russia. Same thing. Cuba, China. The latest example, perfect example, as it's happening right now in front of our faces. Venezuela.
Right.
Once the richest country in Latin America, falling apart. Why? Socialism. Call the show. 573-364-4433. And I know you're ticked off. Get it off your chest.
For the best in steaks, wine, and great conversation, visit Matt's Steakhouse. Matt's Steakhouse has banquet facilities for all of your event needs, from small office parties to large wedding receptions and everything in between. Matt's Steakhouse, open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Saturday, located on the Dillon Outer Road in Rolla, just east of exit 189. Call Matt's Steakhouse at 364-1220 to book your next event. For the best in steaks, wine, and great conversation, visit Matt's Steakhouse.
The Akar Real Estate sign in the yard is your first step to sold. Whether buying or selling, put the best team of realtors to work for you. Akar Real Estate is the top-selling real estate agency in 4 counties. They work diligently to make your real estate transactions happen. Independently owned and operated for over 12 years by Delek Akar, broker-owner. When you want results that move you, call the professionals at Akar Real Estate at 368-SELL. That's Akar Real Estate at 368-7355.
Sales results obtained from Maris Incorporated. Every business needs just the right sign to get people into your business. Missouri Neon Outdoor is here to help. Missouri Neon Outdoor has been family-owned and serving the Ozarks for 80 years. Outdoor advertising remains one of the most cost-effective ways for businesses to build awareness and drive customers to their door. And they offer billboard coverage in over 25 counties in southwest Missouri. Missouri Neon Outdoor has an expert creative staff that can design a great look for you. Call today for available locations in your area. 1-800-788-1778.
When it comes to making travel plans, Trips and More Travel Agency of Rolla has skilled agents to help you plan that perfect getaway. With over 27 years of combined experience, the agents are dedicated to providing you the highest quality of customer service, specializing in custom travel, family vacation, and destination weddings. Trips and More can make your vacation unique and fun. Stop in today at 116 West 8th Street in Rolla or call 341-3300. That's 341-3300.
Cox Brothers Service Company, located in St. James, is there when you need them. Cox Brothers staff is focused on delivering professional restaurant and refrigeration equipment, services, and installation to the local service areas and beyond. Keep your business running right with the professionals at Cox Brothers Service Company. Give them a call at 573-368-4083. And as always, they thank you for your continued support and patronage. Come see the professionals at Brown Vet Clinic of Rolla, where they promise to place your pet's health and wellness above all considerations. They communicate openly with you about the individual preventative needs of your pet and help protect them from common infectious and contagious diseases while using the best available methods, no matter how big or small the animal. The staff is there to help you 24/7 and will get you an appointment as quickly as possible. Give Brown Vet Clinic a call today for all your animal needs. 364-1919.
McDonald's presents the new Big Mac Bacon. But is the Big Mac lucky to have bacon, or is bacon lucky to land on the Big Mac?
The Big Mac is lucky. Applewood smoked bacon makes everything taste better. The Big Mac, Brussels sprouts, dry toast.
No. Bacon's lucky to be on the iconic Big Mac. It's fortunate to dip its toe in that delicious special sauce.
There you have it. Get McDonald's Big Mac with bacon, fresh beef quarter pounder with bacon, and cheesy bacon fries. Is it the best thing to happen to our classics, or to bacon? Try for yourself and decide.
Only for a limited time at participating McDonald's. Fresh beef available at most restaurants in contiguous U.S. Not available in Alaska, Hawaii, and U.S. territories.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
My administration has sent to Congress a common sense proposal to end the crisis on the southern border. It includes humanitarian assistance, more law enforcement, drug detection at our ports, closing loopholes that enable child smuggling, and plans for a new physical barrier or wall to secure the vast areas between our ports of entry. In the past, most of the people in this room voted for a wall, but the proper wall never got built. I will get it built.
Oh, yeah. The gauntlet just dropped. The challenge, the dare. And I don't think they're going to make a deal. You know, everybody says, "Oh, they're all going to make a deal." Pelosi will not allow it. They're going to make him go and do things. I don't think he's going to call an emergency on this, but I think they are going to get him to go a little bit sideways to where he can actually has access to money that will be highly unlikely that it raises any legal hackles. And he'll keep doing that until he gets a substantial part of the wall. I don't think he'll come up with $5.7 billion, but he might come up with a couple of billion on his own. Money that he has reasonable access for that's already been designated by Congress. But it's so general that he can tap into some of those funds to build walls. So I think he's going to do that. If you're holding your breath on the Democratic Congress to go along with providing the president with $5.7 billion, I advise you, I have a bridge I want to sell you. It's underwater right now, but boy, I'll give you such a deal. Such a deal. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about the show. It's going to be a great show. Got some terrific people lined up for interviews, as I always do. And first off, you're going to hear from the Rabbi, Moshe Rothschild, all the way from Efrat, Israel. The online editor to the Washington Times, Cheryl Chumley, a powerful lawyer down in southern Florida. Elad Hakim, and the love goddess who was off last week, Deanna Lorraine, who has, by the way, just gotten 2 new shows. You should listen to what happens to people who come on this show. And you listen to what she's got one every week. You're going to hear where it is and how to tune into it. And then next month she's got a really special deal, and I'll tell you about that. She'll tell you about that during her interview. And then we've got the Luminator, Laura Loomer. And she's a little down right now. PayPal dropped her for no reason. Twitter dropped her for no reason.
GoFundMe.
What?
GoFundMe also did.
Yeah, and so she's going to come out with ways you can. By the way, all these people are prominently displayed, including Dr. Amy Cooper Hakim, on DaveWeinbaum.net. I try to keep up with their latest. Jesse's doing a great job of keeping them, their latest columns, their latest things, and this is how I repay the people that are on this show. I guess I should have Stan and maybe Lisa, soon to be Weinbaum there. What's your last name again now? Strasser. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to say whether that's an improvement or not, but
we'll see.
They're both German names, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Kind of funny, huh?
It is a little weird.
Unless you want to be a Strasser.
No thanks. No thanks. Only if times get really bad. Okay, that's gonna happen.
Thanks, hon.
All right. So you got something for me, Stan?
I do.
What do we got here? Oh yeah, one of those, huh? Sicilian moments here. I'm getting my Sicilian on right now. Dying for something is better than living for nothing. Forget about it. Yeah, you know what? You don't want to be ratting on anybody. You want to die of old age? You don't rat. You understand? Forget about that.
If your brother stole the cookie, let him have the cookie.
Let him have the cookie. Let him get away with it, as long as the cookie wasn't from you.
Yeah, if he
from you, well, then get your revenge.
If he steals your camera, slap him.
Even with that cookie, what's a cookie? Forget about it. Just wait 5 years and slap him, and he won't know. He won't know what it's. He won't know about it. Will he? I don't know. He said, "What that for?" He says, "You think about it, and then forget about me slapping you." All right, we're back on the Dave Weinbaum Show. That was our Sicilian segment. And I think, call the show. We're giving away an amazing MAGA hat.
That's
a
right.
Trump MAGA hat. Holy cow.
Let me see that thing.
And, this has become a symbol of what's right and what's wrong with this country. So that supposedly is a racist hat. What the hell's going on with the Democrats in Virginia? What do you hear some of these interviews that come on? Oh my goodness!
Very nice hat.
I think we have just figured out who's going to be the next governor of Virginia, and it's nobody that you can think of right now. But this person will be on my show.
All right.
Soon. All right. So I think we're really, I'd say down to that level, but I'm saying they've reached up this time. All right. So let's set up the rabbi and let's go with that. Call the show, 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest and make yourself eligible to win a fantastic MAGA hat. Hit
That's
it.
right. Have some content, though. Yeah.
Yes, you got to have content. Yes, sir.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
You want to go to the rabbi now?
Yeah.
All right. We'll call after the rabbi then.
Yes. Thank you, Stan.
All right.
Yeah, 1 second, Dave. You were talking to another rabbi? Sounds like you're cheating on me.
No, actually, I'm cheating with you on him because he was the first rabbi. Listen to this. I got rabbis fighting over me. This is kind of weird. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the second most powerful person in Israel and his own house, according to his wife, Yonit, official rabbi to Missouri, and the Dave Weinbaum Show, future rabbi to the Trump Third Temple Hotel, Golf Course, Casino, and Spa, Rabbi Moshe Rothschild. Oh, there they are. Boy, they sound louder than ever. We even got him in from Branson. All right, you can sit down already, for goodness sakes. Oh, all right, well, here's that's the people in Doolittle just got here, so that's them. So, all right, sit down already. Don't do so much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hello, Rabbi. You got a big treat here today.
How are you, Dave?
Good. Hey, Trump, we will not ignore Iran, who says death to America and death to the Jewish state of Israel during his SOTU. What do you think?
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think, first of all, I think in the State of the Union, he knocked it out of the park. That was really amazing. Trump is, I mean, he completely secured his place in history as the most favorable president towards Israel, or as the president most favorable towards Israel. Iran, of course, is not just an Israel problem, but we face an existential threat constantly from Iran, and we are an ally of the United States, and Donald Trump is doing the right thing, and we believe me, we appreciate it very, very much.
And along with that, he's very close to Bibi Netanyahu. What effect does President Trump have on the Israeli elections, upcoming Israeli elections?
Yeah, so it definitely has an effect because Netanyahu, one of his strengths that people see is foreign policy and his relationship with foreign leaders, particularly Donald Trump. So, and getting the embassy moved to Jerusalem, all of this has definitely a positive effect on Netanyahu's election chance.
And did you see that he had an 81-year-old, not only Pittsburgh synagogue survivor, but Holocaust survivor, and the Congress broke out in a happy birthday song because it was his 81st birthday too.
Yep.
Did you see that? How
I
cool
saw
was that?
It was incredibly moving.
Yeah,
that was incredibly moving. You know what? Also, with what's been going on in the United States, with the incredible rise of anti-Semitism, and to have Donald Trump, so publicly disavow anti-Semitism, be willing to stand up with a Jewish person, sing "Happy Birthday" in the chamber. I mean, it was just. I'm telling you, he just hit a home run. And what was amazing about the speech is that the CBS and CNN has him at 75, 76% approval.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not Fox News. That's that's CBS and CNN, which are certainly CNN, no big fan of Donald Trump.
Well, it's interesting because their broadcasters, after the speech, really went out of their way to critique it and make it sound like he was stupid, short-sighted, whatever they could think to say, and yet their viewers and their listeners on these mainstream media shows, well, they gave him such high grades in the polls. They got to be going crazy at these places.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I mean, it was. I think that's the highest rated, State of the Union address ever, from what I understand.
It could be. It could be more than Washington's. We have to check. We have to check Nielsen back in 1790s. All right. So the U.S. Senate passes a bipartisan, pro-Israel, anti-BDS bill. But what are the chances in the House?
Well, I considering that the Democrats control the House and the fact that they've mainstreamed anti-Israel behavior, I don't think it looks good. To be honest, I don't think it's going to make it through the House.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I mean, you even have you have. The likes of Nancy Pelosi, controlling the vote of the Democrats, and I just don't see it getting through the House.
Now, my understanding now is that Israel has sold the United States their version of a dome missile defense system. Do you know anything about that?
That's correct. Yes, the missile defense system that's in use here in Israel, right, is called the Iron Dome, and it was developed really in response to the constant rocket fire from Gaza and from the north, from the Hezbollah terrorists who are planted in southern Lebanon. And so Israel needed to solve a problem. So we developed basically an anti-rocket rocket. And everyone said it couldn't be done, but the Israeli scientists, engineers figured it out. How to basically, I mean, it's an incredible feat to shoot down a rocket, which is no more, I've seen the Katyushas, they're maybe 2 feet in length, flying at high speed, and to be able to shoot that down with another rocket, I mean, is really an incredible engineering feat. So the United States is purchasing this system, the Iron Dome. It's called the Iron Dome system
from
Israel. Yeah.
Cool.
I hope we give you guys a discount.
Yeah, such a deal. You give us such a deal, right?
I think there was a coupon in the New York Times. Buy one get one free. So, yeah.
Well, speaking of deals, the wall, the wall is immoral. Except we found out that the only wall that's really immoral is a 30-foot concrete wall. That's the only one that's immoral. The rest of them are okay. So now the Democrats have come back to that. So thank goodness. In case you were wondering, because I think you guys are putting up a wall between Gaza and southern Israel, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, we already have a wall now that ended the Intifada here, which was the Arab uprising, where cafes and pizza shops and buses were blowing up left and right. We put up a wall, so we have proof here that the walls do work. But 90% of the wall here in Israel is not really a wall; it's a fence. But it does work.
Well, that's why it's not immoral. Anyways, other than
to protect the United States citizenry from at worst terrorism entering, or even illegal immigrants, that is not immoral. I don't know how anyone could possibly draw that conclusion.
Well, because Nancy Pelosi is a total Democrat. She's a political animal. She's got a wall. She's got a wall protecting San Diego from Tijuana, right in the middle of 3 million people. They're on 1.5 million on either side, and it works. Okay, so she's a complete dope. All right, but she's effective because she's a political nut. Yeah. Anyways, other than DaveWeinbaum.net, where can people find you?
They can find me on my website at israelalliance.org. israelalliance.org. We'd love to hear from you.
Hey, Rabbi, did you hear about the mullah who slapped a follower?
No.
Well, that's right. The sheik hit the fan. The sheik
that's a good one.
Hit the fan. Thank you very much. Hey, we're going to get letters now. That's a joke. Get off my back.
Dave,
for goodness sakes. What?
I mean, you know my wife's an artist?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know
Sometimes she paints me into the corner.
and you love that, don't you? The problem is you just love it because she can have her way.
That was Dave's joke, I have to admit. I saw it on Facebook. Dave posted it. It was a good one.
Oh, is that mine?
You didn't even realize it's yours.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, you sold me on it. You sold me on it. That's good.
You actually had a little different. You said I was dating an artist.
Yeah, okay. It was a little different, right?
Like that.
And then she painted me into a corner. Right.
Exactly.
And then she had her way with me. She took my credit cards and went shopping. All right, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Rabbi Moshe Rothschild calling me all the way from
all the best.
Israel. We'll talk soon, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah,
bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye. I really didn't remember that as my joke because of the different beginning.
Yeah.
So he kind of threw me there, and he always tries to get one over on me. But I thought that was a pretty good comeback, don't you?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, because that was a little ad-lib there. Hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Adolf.
Hi, Adolf. What's up, my friend?
Oh, not too much. Say, we'll see you at Tuesday night at our meeting.
Okay, I like that. Hey, get me on and get me off because I got a lot of work to do, okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Not that I don't want to hang out with you guys. I hardly hang out with my fiance anymore because I'm working all the time.
Well, bring her along.
Yeah, okay. I will.
Yeah, that interesting lady that they had doing the rebuttal for the State of the Union.
Yes, Stacey Abrams.
Yeah. I never laughed so hard in all my life.
Happy Lunar New Year? I mean, that's how she started. Happy Lunar New Year. Okay.
Yes, some to that effect.
That was a little loony to me. I don't know.
Well, it was funny. I couldn't believe she actually said that all them poor truck drivers had to buy their own trucks.
I mean, it gets so weird with the people on the left. It's half the time you're trying to understand what the hell they're talking about, and then you realize, well, they don't know what they're talking about.
No, they don't.
So what's the point?
They have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. They just stop stuff because they think somebody wants to hear it.
I mean, tell me about all the jobs that Cortez has had. What does she know about working and earning money?
Nothing.
Exactly. So she's going to tell the whole world, starting with the United States, to get rid of all their planes, all their cars, rebuild every building in the United States, tear down buildings.
Was it you that gave her degree in economics?
I don't know, but they ought to be sued for
malpractice.
For malpractice, exactly. Thank you, Stan.
University of Hubcap.
There you go. Wow. No, that's an insult to hubcaps.
Yeah, well,
frankly.
that's true. Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
Man.
So, all right, we'll see you.
Hey,
we'll see you next Tuesday night.
Hey, if someone wants to become a Pulaski County Republican and part of your thing there, how do they get a hold of you guys?
How do they get a hold of us?
Yeah.
We have a Facebook page.
Okay, so it's just Pulaski County Republicans?
You betcha.
Okay,
right.
Just thought I'd throw that out.
That's
there.
a good idea, Stan. Thank you, Adolf. I appreciate
that. Everybody is welcome to come.
All right.
Thank you. And I got the information. I actually was down in Waynesville at a meeting, and I went to Price. What is it? The store there.
Cutters.
Yeah, and the store there, and got the information from them. So
cool.
All right. Thanks, Adolf.
Thanks, Adolf. Have a great weekend. Hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, my name's Jeff from Rolla.
Hey, Jeff.
And I missed a little bit of what you were talking about with Rabbi earlier. But if you look at the 14th Amendment in the Bill of Rights, Section 1, it says, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside, no state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws.
And I know you're coming to a point, and I feel it coming. Go ahead, go for it.
So that's kind of like the Democrats. They're not doing their job in protecting us from illegal immigrants.
Yeah,
so
right.
That's my point I'm trying to
Okay,
make.
there's another point to that. You're forgetting this. When a baby is born, and even before a baby is born, if the federal law is that if a pregnant woman is murdered, the perp is charged with 2 murders. That is a recognition of the baby in the womb being a citizen. And we definitely know when the baby is born and takes its first breath outside the womb, that person is a citizen as well and subject to the protection of our Constitution.
That's right.
So your point is excellent.
It was.
Yeah.
What was your name again?
So, my name's Jeff.
Jeff
okay, well,
from Rolla. You're in the contest, by the way, to win a MAGA hat. Okay, you have earned your position there, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a great weekend. Okay, we have great callers. I'm so excited about the callers here. Yeah. Wow.
Call us now. We've got an open line, 364-4433.
I'll tell you what, I used to say this, is that, this show is run by boobs, but we're real and we're spectacular. But the callers here are not boobs.
No.
And I love smart people. And it's not too far to reach to where I can see that some people are smarter than me. All right, so it's not a big reach. It's not a big reach, except.
Well, yeah.
I just reached out to Lisa.
Well, he's saying you're smarter than him, so he just reached out to you. He says, someone smarter than me is this close.
Trying to get some of them, trying to get, don't hurt me. I'm trying to get, rub it off a little bit.
Well, we were just talking about immigrants.
MBA all the way. She's got an MBA, I don't.
MBA. All right. Well, we were just talking about immigrants and how they're afforded the rights.
Here's Seinfeld's take on that.
I am for open immigration, but that sign we have in the front of the Statue of Liberty, give us your tired, your poor, your huddled masses. Can't we just say, hey, the door's open, we'll take whoever you got? Do we have to specify the wretched refuse? I mean, why don't we just say, give us the unhappy, the sad, the slow, the ugly, people that can't drive, if they have trouble merging, if they can't stay in their lane, if they don't signal, can't parallel park, if they're sneezing, if they're stuffed up, if they're clogs, if they have bad penmanship, don't return calls, if they have dandruff, food between their teeth, if they have bad credit, if they have no credit, Mr. Spot Shaving. In other words, any dysfunctional, defective slob that you can somehow cattle prod onto a wagon, send them over. We want it.
And talking about you know what the thing that was in common with all those Democrats in sitting in the State of the Union, if you looked into their faces, they were like grimacing. I mean, do you ever get constipated? You get that look, you get that feeling in your body, like, oh man, something's wrong. You're sort of gritting your teeth a little bit. You don't want it to show too much, and
or maybe you just sucked on a lemon.
Yeah, exactly. And then go watch the mainstream media.
Yeah,
every day they're like that. They got that look on their face.
I'd be miserable too if I had to lie for a living.
They look so constipated, and so just something's got to, get out, and they're about ready to explode, and they're just so upset. It's horrible. Yeah. And then before and after the speech, the mainstream media is all over Trump.
Right.
Maxine Waters telling him, she's still I'm going to impeach that president, and you shouldn't listen to him. Turn your TV sets off.
Right.
They're so scared of this guy.
Of course. Right?
So, and here it is. CNN is all over the president before and after, just ripping him apart, ripping his speech apart, falsifying stuff that he said that were true. They're calling him false. It's ridiculous.
Well, they're scared to death. 76% of the people loved his speech, basically.
That was my point.
I'm sorry.
I was coming to that point, but thank you for reading my mind.
Oh, yeah.
76% of their listeners.
Right.
Not listeners to Fox.
No.
The listeners of CBS and CNN, 76% and 72% loved the president's speech.
Right.
The person, all of these talking heads on those stations are they're killing him with their criticism.
Right.
All right? And it's not working.
No,
they must be going nuts.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it's incredible.
Could you imagine being in a meeting, telling them what they're going to talk about? Well, what do we do now?
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
This lie didn't work. That lie didn't work.
I mean, their constituents, which are their audience, which they have contacted now, have just told them, you guys are totally out of line.
Right.
So, why? I mean, it's sort of like a warning. Why should we listen to you? We listened to the speech. We thought it was great. And you idiots are up there carving them out. Now, we may not like Trump, but you guys are just full of it.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, that's what I see. Anyone disagree? Call me, 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest.
Price Chopper in Rolla for the best quality products and the freshest produce in the area. With a full-service deli, bakery, and butcher cafe, you can feed the whole family with ease. Cold cuts to sushi, barbecue, and a huge salad bar. Kick back and relax, and enjoy your lunch in our dining room, located in Forum Plaza on Forum Drive in Rolla. Don't forget to sign up for a rewards program and save money on groceries today. For orders and catering, give them a call today at 573-364-1771. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Price Chopper in Rolla.
Hi, this is Sarah Weinbaum, massage therapist at Lavish Day Spa, formerly known as Terra Day Spa. Come visit me at our all-new location on North Bishop next to Steak and Shake. Come take your stress and worries away with our full-service salon and day spa, featuring discounts on Dermalogica and other skincare items offered with a purchase of a facial. New location, same number, 364-0905. Come sail away at Lavish Day Spa in Rolla.
Does your trip to the dentist office sound like this? If so, it's time to come see the friendly staff at Forum Dental, where they make dentistry simple and fun. Forum Dental is committed to patient satisfaction and high-quality dental care. So come to Forum Dental, where they do it all, from teeth cleaning and whitening to bridges and crowns and so much more. At Forum Dental, they make every dental experience a pleasant one. Forum Dental, working together to be better. Visit our website at forumdental.com.
Owning a business can be tough, and knowing what insurance you need can be confusing. Help is here with the Daniel & Henry Company. Daniel & Henry Company is an independent insurance broker providing a full range of risk management and insurance products and services for clients locally, nationally, and internationally. They find cost-effective solutions for your business and personal needs, from work comp, general liability, property and auto, and all points in between. Protecting your business is their business. Call Richard Boyette at the Daniel & Henry Company today, 314-444-5011.
It's been 35 years since Muffler Mart has opened their doors, and now you can come visit them at their new location on Highway 63 South, just across from Phelps County Fairgrounds in Rolla. Marty, Keith, and Carl combined have over 120 years of auto experience. Woo! Their name says Muffler Mart, but they do it all. So the next time you need work on your vehicle, head to the new location of Muffler Mart on Highway 63 South, just across from Phelps County Fairgrounds in Rolla. For appointments, call 364-5434. That's 364-5434.
Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla has some sweetheart deals for you this February. Right now, get 17% below MSRP on a 2019 GMC Arcadia SLE2. That's $7,475 off, or choose 0% APR for 72 months, plus a $750 purchase allowance from GM Financial. So make this February one to remember for the sweetheart in your life. Stop in today at Fairground Auto Plaza at 100 Fairgrounds Road in Rolla for full details. Chevy, find new roads.
Moving, let's talk about Salem, Missouri, and what we have to offer. We are located in the center of Missouri, center of the USA, with a great school system, college, beautiful country club. Rivers within 1 hour drive include Jack's Fork, Piney, Gasconade, Merrimack, and 2 state parks. If you're looking to enjoy life with recreation or just enjoy life, call VIP Properties, Pat Tackett, broker, 103 East 4th Street, Salem, Missouri, 573-729-7622.
Why settle for the forecast when you can control it? Hartley's Climate Control is your locally owned heating, air conditioning, plus so much more company. Hartley's offers residential and commercial sales, service, and installation in the areas of heating and cooling, hearth and home, handyman services, and more to the Rolla, St. James, and surrounding areas. Call 573-368-3163 or visit them online at www.hartleyscc.com. Hartley's Climate Control, community-born, community-raised, community serving.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
Fewer illegal immigrants, higher GDP, more jobs, reduced deficit. Who could oppose that? I don't know of anybody, if they care about America. We are committed to ending the waves of illegal immigration that we've seen in the last 30 years. Crossing the border without permission from the government is a crime. When we catch someone crossing the border, prosecute them and deport them, we are solving the crime and punishing the criminal. One of the most effective things we do on the border is turn people back. You don't catch them after they cross the border. They get up to the border and we find them and say, go home. We know that keeping our borders safe from dangerous gang members, drug dealers, and human traffickers is critical. We let cross the border millions who take jobs away from American workers.
What happened to that Chuck Schumer? Where did he go? Where is he? Is somebody imitating him? Did they take him somewhere and hide him in a closet? Chuck, it's time for you to come out of the closet. Where's the laughter for that? That was pretty funny. God.
I was laughing.
Wait a minute. What do you know about funny? You want a piece of me? All right. Anyways, and you got Stacey Abrams, who made the answer, the rebuttal to Donald Trump, who now thinks she's going to run for president. Okay, fine, another one. And she's saying that, well, we need to let illegal aliens vote. I mean, why wasn't Barack Obama brought up on charges when he told people during the 2016 elections that illegal immigrants go and vote? Nobody's going to do anything to you. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. Okay? Where is that in terms of conspiring to overthrow an election? I don't recall Trump telling illegal immigrants to vote for him or to vote. Do you, Stan?
I don't.
Lisa?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, it's unanimous. So, probably all right. Well, that's Stacey Abrams. That was it was an interesting speech. She's seeing things that don't appear in the statistics. Plants are closing. People are out of work. They're poor. It seems to me you've got record employment in the black community. All of a sudden, Trump has made a real dive into support from the black community. They're beginning to see results they never got from Democrats. The Democrats' change on immigration has to be related to the fact that not only blacks, but Latinos are spiking for Trump. They don't want illegal immigrants coming and taking their jobs, causing crimes in their neighborhoods, bringing disease. We've got a typhoid, what is it, typhus? Typhoid epidemic in where? L.A. Seriously.
The measles also.
No, and the measles all over the country, but this is specifically in L.A. The sanctuary state of California?
Yep.
Something we'll be talking about with Laura Loomer. So, I don't know. All right. Anyways, call the show, 573-364-4433, and make yourself eligible for a red MAGA hat. Make America Great Again, in case you're from Branson. So I thought I had to expand on that, right? I kid you. Stop it. It's just a joke. All right. I'm making a lot of friends here, aren't I?
Yeah, well.
Why are you sitting there playing on the computer. You've got a job to do, woman. It's not playing solitaire on the computer. This is wrong. This is an exciting show. Listen to the show at least. Contribute something. Oh, my God. This is a nightmare.
She probably feels like she's sitting on the couch when you're opining in the living room.
Well, I talk to myself a lot.
I know.
It's a habit, and I try not to interrupt myself. So Mueller, this is not his first rodeo.
Mueller.
You're actually better than the recording.
Yeah.
It's not his first dance with the FISA court. All right. Back in 2002, he went before a FISA court, and the FISA court accused him of abusing his privilege. He used phony information back then to get warrants, and he was reprimanded by the FISA court. If we did that stuff, we'd go to jail.
Oh, they'd bury
in
us.
the case of like a Manafort or a Stone, that might be for life.
Yeah.
What is he getting? A little slap in the wristy poo.
Oh, God.
A little slap in the wrist. Oh, well, you're okay. Don't worry. And they're probably all laughing at each other, having a drink in the judges' chambers.
Yep.
All right, this is the two-tier system that if it keeps up, it's going to cause a revolution in this country, and it'll be warranted as a revolution because you people in authority are abusing your authority, and you're corrupting this country. And it's not going to be allowed to stand. You got it now. Well, you're going to lose it soon, all right? I think I just went on some lists. Okay. Well, before everybody gets a chance to write down the Stan Hines show here. Lisa Strausser show. Don't worry, your name's going to change pretty soon. They'll never find you. Anyways, I want you to call the show 573-364-4433 to get it off your chest. And I think we're going to have Cheryl Chumley right now.
That's right.
Oh, this is great. Listen up. You're going to learn something here. Hit it.
KKID Salem Rolla.
I've paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my shoes and kicked in my face, but I've come through. And I need to go on. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the
All right, ladies and gentlemen, online opinion editor of the Washington Times, author, speaker, Robert Novak, journalism fellow, and media goddess to the Dave Weinbaum Show, Cheryl Chumley. Hi, Cheryl. How are you?
Hey, Dave. Doing great. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Hey, did you see Trump's State of the Union address the other night?
Most of it. I missed the last few minutes, but otherwise, yes, I did.
Could you name several of the highlights, the things that you thought were most effective?
Well, aside from Nancy Pelosi, watching her, I loved the fact that he spoke a message of unity. He got the entire chamber shouting, USA, USA. It reminded me of that Miracle movie from Disney about the Olympic hockey team beating Russia, where it was USA, USA. I thought that was great. I love the part where he promised socialism would not fly under his administration, at least. I thought that was a much-needed message. And I just thought he delivered a good message that should resonate with Democrats and Republicans.
Well, then he was Trump was playing the good cop, bad cop when he said that women, there was more women hired in the United States than ever. And even the Democratic women got, crazy about it and started to sit down. He said, wait a minute, no, I'm not done yet. You don't have to sit down. And then he said, there's more women in Congress than ever. And they went nuts. The Democrats I'm talking about. Wasn't that a real something moment there?
Oh, it was huge. And, I did a whole piece just on the fact that his speech brought the socialist Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez to her feet. When he was talking about not just the women in Congress, but he also made mention of the jobs for women under his administration.
Sure.
And certainly the female Democrats were cheering and applauding that, too. That's just hitting it out of the ballpark.
And then came the bad cop. We are never going to be socialists, and we need a law against third-term abortion.
Yeah, and let's not forget the fact that he also mentioned the need for national security and strong borders. I'm glad that he didn't cave on that. Donald Trump is a president who, of course, the art of the deal and so forth, we're all familiar with that line of thought the last couple of years and how he leads based on his business sense style. But at the same time, he's a guy that's not going to be pushed around, and that's something that conservatives for a very long time in this country have sought, and I think we finally found it in Donald Trump.
Yes, we do. Hey, Pelosi does not want to give Trump the wall, okay? And if that doesn't go through, Trump seems to be determined not to declare an emergency, but seems to be able to think that he can go around this and still build a wall. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I would prefer that he not declare an emergency. You and I discussed this last week, and I just don't like presidents acting as if they're kings. Whether I agree with what they're trying to push forward or not. So I would love it if Congress would embrace some stronger national security, some stronger border security. And I think if you take out the word wall, I think there are a lot of Democrats on Capitol Hill who will follow Donald Trump's lead on this.
Will they follow Donald Trump's lead, or will they follow Nancy Pelosi?
Well, Nancy Pelosi, she's in a loser of a situation. She is only speaking for her very, very far left base. There are plenty of Democrats on Capitol Hill who just a few years ago would have voted for the same types of things that Donald Trump is pushing for. It's just that simply now they're coming from Donald Trump's mouth.
Right. Well, that could be the problem. Hey, let's switch bases to your home, Virginia. Seems the entire top of your government in Virginia is either racist or part of the Me Too perps. Now it seems to me that all three of these guys are in jeopardy, and I'm beginning to wonder, because I've had rumors have it that the next person in line to be governor after these three is, it's Cheryl Chumley. Did you know that?
No.
Congratulations. I think it's going to be you.
But it would fall to the House Speaker, who is a Republican.
Yeah.
So that would be a very interesting twist. And, Virginia's in chaos right now.
Oh, my
it's
goodness.
a little bit funny.
Oh, it's just so weird. I mean, first of all, you got a governor who says he's going to kill a baby after an abortion, after this baby survives an abortion. I mean, and for that he should resign. Instead, he's resigning for a prank played in high school or college. To me, that's the irony of this.
Well, I agree. And what bothers me about this whole blackface thing is that, and I'm sure you're aware that Joy Behar now is in the target, the media has its sights on The View's co-host Joy Behar, even though she's a Democrat, because apparently when she was 29 years old, she blackened her face for a Halloween costume.
Yeah.
My issue with this whole blackface thing, though, is where's the statute of limitations on this? You know, if you go back to most Americans' high school and college days, they're filled with dumb things.
Right.
So I think the finger pointing, where it is a little bit juicy right now for Republicans to point fingers at Democrats because of what's going on in Virginia, I think we need to be a little cautious and restrained here, you know, because we all have skeletons in our own closet.
Well, if you notice, Jimmy Fallon and Kimmel have not mentioned this issue. You know why, don't you?
Oh, yeah, because they have that in their past, blackface.
Yes, exactly, and recently, too, I think. And so, so the Democrats have put themselves in this racist spot, especially because Northam ran a race that was implicating Ed Gillespie, a pretty good guy, as being a total racist.
Yeah, it's again more evidence of the Democrats' hypocrisy, and the only reason they're allowed to get away with that is because the media is in the Democrats' pocket. But it is interesting that the Washington Post just opined, their editorial board called for Ralph Northam to leave his governor mansion and cede the seat. So, you know, I think it's getting to the point where even the media can't pretend that Northam is worthwhile to save as a leader right now.
Well, we're not even going to go into the Me Too movement of believing the women because they're not believing this woman. There's a complete total hypocrisy going on right now between is he an attorney general or whatever he is, lieutenant governor, and, for example, Kavanaugh. There just is a total hypocrisy about this because we're supposed to believe the woman. Well, they're not believing this woman. Why?
Yeah, well, you know, the hypocrisy in the Democratic Party regarding women's rights, women's justice issues, and so forth, it's been ongoing. It's been occurring for a very, very long time. Look at Bill Clinton and the pass he got from the National Organization of or for Women. You know, now pretty much turned a blind eye to his goings-on with Monica Lewinsky. So the Democrat Party gives a pass to whomever it sees fit, pass-worthy, and then goes on the attack against all things Republican.
Hey, Cheryl, other than DaveWeinbaum.net, where can people find you?
CherylChumley.com, or, of course, at Washington Times, and on Twitter at CK Chumley.
Hey, Cheryl, you know, I quit hunting wild pigs.
Did you?
Yeah, it was too boring. Ladies and gentlemen, Cheryl Chumley, the future governor of the state of Virginia. We should have applause for this, Jesse. We'll do it after, okay? All right. Thank you so much, Cheryl. You have a great weekend. There it is. Holy cow, they love you. Hey, maybe you can come to Missouri and run. What do you think of that?
There you go.
All right, thanks, Cheryl. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.
The best political analyst that I've ever heard. And she's going on Fox more and more now. She was on Martha McCallum's show recently, and she says she's getting more gigs at Fox ever since, doing this show fairly regularly. She was doing that when I had her on regularly before, and she took a little hiatus and came back stronger than ever. Goodness me, does she make sense. And you can find her at Washington Times, where she's the online editor. She took Monica Crowley's place. Wow. Okay? She's one sharp cookie and a good person. She actually laughs at my jokes, Stan, Lisa.
What?
You heard me.
I laugh all the time.
Were you busy? Yeah. Get a little fed up with both of you. You know, come on, laugh at my jokes.
I laugh at you all the time.
At least pretend. You laugh at me, you're not laughing at my jokes. It's wrong.
We can laugh at this one, can't we?
From Weinbaum Records, it's Dave's Hits of 2017. Listen to the unique singing style of your favorite radio host, Dave Weinbaum, as he belts out songs like...
But Snowflake... You know you can't take it. You got that hateful feeling. Whoa, that
hateful feeling.
Or how about this?
As you wish me hell to everyone you could tell that you'd been spying over me, spying over me, then you spread your views to the mainstream news.
And timeless memories like
You don't know me.
Nope, you don't.
I'm in the federal witness plan. Lisa, don't know me.
You don't know me.
I might be in Afghanistan.
Dave's Hits of 2017 is not sold in any stores. And if you act fast, you can get Dave's favorite insults absolutely free with your order.
You schmuck. Kiss my tuchus. Putz. I hear you tried to donate your brain to science, but they were only taking used ones. I don't take the broom out of your hands when you're trying to do your job. I hear you're 1 foot short of a yard sale. There was a lot of testosterone in my marriage. Too bad none of it was mine. I married a trophy wife, but I couldn't afford to mount her. I had 2 feet of snow on my car, so my wife offered me her broom. I said, thanks, but you're going to have to teach me how to fly it first. Got any complaints? Go to hell and wait.
The perfect way to close out the year. Dave's Hits of 2017.
That's all, folks.
Aha! Aha! What do you know from funny,
All right, we're back on the show. I want to thank Stan for helping me sing and tell Lisa that you're getting close.
I helped.
No, you stopped. You helped a little bit, and then you stopped. You went off and did something else that wasn't necessary for the show. You're here to make the show
sing
good.
soprano or anything like that?
I'm not that I'm aware of.
More of an
All
alto.
right, so I thought it was kind of cool that we did that. All right, I know I have a call. I'll be right with you, caller. But listen, I wanted to get this off my chest. You know, we've got these people in Virginia, and this Northam guy, who you'd think would have been nailed because he wanted to kill babies after they were born. You think he was actually promoting mass murder of babies, genocide of U.S. citizens. You think that would be a problem? No, the problem is he was in blackface, or accused of being in blackface, when he was in college, 19 years old, whatever it was. Well, you know, the Dems have now sunk to that level to where they want to get rid of everybody that did that, okay? So what we found out, though, is that most of the people that did this kind of thing were, guess who? Democrats.
Oh, yeah.
So Republicans, get off your butkus, because you know what? They accuse us of being racist. They accuse you of being racist, and they make the stuff up like they did with Gillespie in Virginia. How ironic is that? And the real racist turns out to be who? If you consider that racism, it's somewhat off-key, but, 20, 30 years ago, I don't know, it's probably forgivable, but you know what? They're using it, anything they can find to pin you with racism, go for it and find out who else has done this besides the people in, the two top guys up there in Virginia. The lieutenant governor, I guess, is another situation. He's a Me Too guy.
Right.
So you got to go after him now. You got to believe the woman, right? Isn't that what you told us about Kavanaugh?
I think so.
All right, so he's got to go. So now we're down to, or up to, in my opinion, Cheryl Chumley. But listen to this. Ted Danson, Jimmy Kimmel, Fallon, Behar, they all did this, all right? They all did the blackface thing. And so they got to go, don't they?
Yeah.
You guys start finding out, and you're going to find out a lot of these Democrats all over the country have done this kind of thing. I think even Hillary did this with Bill once.
Yes,
isn't that
she
right?
did, yes.
Yeah. Hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum. I'm sorry to have you wait. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Dave, this is Jim from
Oh, well, thank you for waiting, Jim. How are you?
Oh, Henri,
Well, I know that. That's what Stan says about you.
Oh, that's the truth, too.
Well, I would like to personally apologize
to your listeners.
Why is that?
Well, I called in whenever you guys started singing to try and get you to stop. But it didn't work. So, anyway.
So you're
that was
apologizing.
that one ring
You're
there.
apologizing because we didn't play it over again. Should we line it up again, Stan? I don't. Is that what you're saying? You want to hear it again?
No.
You sure?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hold off on it, Stan.
From Weinbaum.
No. Your suffering has been acknowledged.
Well, thank you, Dave. I appreciate
and we will be
it.
changing the phone number of the studio so that you cannot call again. Okay.
We love you, Jim.
That's okay. That's okay. But I did want to make a comment on the president's speech, if I may.
Please.
I loved two parts. The one is about building the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Him saying, our Congress and our senators don't want a wall, but they've got them around their houses with guards.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was very impressive, and it made a big point for me. I loved it. I just totally loved it. And the other thing was that he said was, I'll never let America down. And he has not. This is the best president we've had in my lifetime. And I loved Ronald Reagan. I did. Ronald Reagan was a very good president, too. But anyway, hey, you guys have a good day. Dave, thanks for taking my call, sir.
Anytime. We will. All right. Don't change the numbers. He's fine. All right. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. Hey, we're back on the show, and you want to call the show, be a star like Jim, call 573-364-4433. And we got to take a break as Stan has indicated to me, other than that, or he's got a loose wrist or something. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. Anyways, we still got Laura Loomer coming up, and Deanna Lorraine and Elad Hakim from Boca. So don't touch the dials. I hope you enjoyed that interview with Cheryl Chumley. Isn't she great?
Yes.
Yeah. And the rabbi was good, too,
Absolutely.
Not bad. Oh, by the way, just before we go to break, Lisa actually did something and actually showed me this blurb from Drudge, I believe it was. The American Jewish leaders had just put in a full-page ad thanking President Trump for what he's done for Israel and how he stands against anti-Semitism throughout the world. So
wow. That's cool.
Oh, isn't that cute? Jesse and his lovely wife and daughter are here.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. All right. So, anyways, hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, Lee from Richland.
Hi, Lee. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I just wondered, is Pelosi, is she the same height as Pence, or was she sitting on a whoopee cushion or something?
I don't know.
Well, it looked like the other day that she was the same height, maybe a little bit taller.
Her underwear has to be cinched. Her underwear has to be cinched so tight. I don't think she can move. I mean, it's hard for her to move.
At the right side over there from Trump, you look out there and see that sea of leprosy over there, leper colony over there, with all that white they was wearing.
Oh, the Ku Klux Klan.
This white, people talk about people putting changing the color of their skin. Well, my wife happens to go to tanning parlors all the time, so she can make herself look darker. I mean, that doesn't mean she's a racist. And, and also the Japanese women a lot of times make their face look white. Michael Jackson apparently tried to make himself look lighter color, and nobody criticizes them. I don't understand that.
Well, here's a story that I have from high school. I was on the wrestling team, and, I went to an integrated school, and once we had a practice, and I was the only white guy to show up. There's about 15 black guys and me. And they decided to have a contest on who was the blackest. Okay, I didn't win it, but I came fourth from the bottom. Okay? There was actually black guys that were lighter than I was. All right? So, I mean, should I have been insulted by that? I thought it was kind of funny myself. I still think it's funny. I think people are making too much of it, okay, in my opinion. Come on.
Anything got other things to talk about?
We used to have these singing contests, and the black guys and the white guys, football teams, we'd go on the buses, and we'd have this thing called Hey Lottie Lottie. And hey Lottie Lottie Lottie, hey Lottie Lottie Lottie. And then you'd make the best insult you could think of. And it was, a lot of it was not racist, but a lot of it was. Your mama this, your grandma did that. And it was kind of funny. We all got along. It wasn't, I mean, sure, there was times when things got a little ugly, but not many. I'll never understand why there weren't black quarterbacks back then, back in the 60s and things like that. But mostly we got along, and, things have progressed. They haven't degressed, but the Democrats are trying to degress this situation because they depend on blacks being dependent upon them for their power, and that's going away.
It just couldn't have happened to a nicer person for that Virginia. I'm using that word "nice" in the wrong way, but as far as all persons has happened to, yeah, okay, but however you got to go, that's fine. But I mean, okay, like, if somebody sings like James Brown, I feel bad. I'm so angry and sad now. I mean, am I supposed to be?
Wow, you got some talent.
Making fun of me because I'm trying to sing like a James Brown or something? I mean,
I don't know. It's just
that's a while, It's,
okay, I mean, look, exactly. I mean, if you like some black music and you like all black music, I love the Temptations. I love the Motown sound. In fact, I play the. Isn't it the Temptations I have on? I'll Be There for Dr. Amy. She loves it too.
I got like about 4 Mahalia Jackson CDs.
There you go.
Mom
there you go.
Mahalia Jackson. I
all right.
Listen to her.
As much as I'd like to stand here and talk about your record collection, Lee, I think I need to go on.
I don't have one of your records. I don't have one of your 78.
You couldn't afford one of my records.
I ain't got one of your 78.
You want my record? I'll pass along my police record. Bring your birth certificate down. We'll switch. How's that? Okay? Thanks a lot. Have a great weekend, Lee. Thanks for the call.
You're on the list, too.
Yeah, you're on the lisp. All right, he's on the lisp. All right. Anyways, we're back on the show, and I thought, what were we doing now? We're doing a break, right? We need to do a break right away. So don't touch the dial. Call 573-364-4433 and make yourself eligible for a fantastic MAGA hat. This is the Dave Weinbaum Show, and get it off your chest.
Why settle for the forecast when you can control it? Hartley's Climate Control is your locally owned heating, air conditioning, plus so much more company. Hartley's offers residential and commercial sales, service, and installation in the areas of heating and cooling, hearth and home, handyman services, and more to the Rolla, St. James, and surrounding areas. Call 573-368-3163 or visit them online at www.hartleyscc.com. Hartley's Climate Control, community-born, community-raised, community serving.
Welcome to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Tonight's feature is Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, featuring their greatest hits, guaranteed low prices, guaranteed work, and their #1 hit, locally owned and operated. So call and get your tickets to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, 364-9101. That's 364-9101. Melrose Asphalt is a local business and not an actual rock band.
Reality check number 14. Getting a house loan shouldn't take longer than building your house. At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. We know you're anxious to start building your dream home, so we make loans quick and easy. We don't have to send off to some big city for a decision. Your decision is made here, and your loan stays here. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to investing, here's something to think about. First, are you satisfied with results? Has your advisor taken the time to learn your investment objectives and devised a plan for achieving them? If you answered no to any of those questions, it's time to call St. Louis money manager Lindbergh Capital Management at 314-416-0055. You'll quickly see the difference. They take the time to get to know you, learn your goals, and what's appropriate for you. Call Lindbergh Capital Management today at 314-416-0055.
At Premier Title Group, we realize that one of the most important decisions in your life is when you purchase or sell your property. We strive to treat each customer like they are part of our family. At Premier Title Group, we offer quick yet very accurate title searches and will close your real estate transaction in a timely manner. With unmatched customer service, you'll find that we truly live up to our motto, providing you with a premier experience during your real estate transaction, serving Phelps and its surrounding counties. Remember, when it comes to title insurance, you have a choice. Choose Premier Title Group. May God bless our troops and our emergency responders.
Warning, this is Microsoft. Your computer has been hacked, and you need to call the number displayed immediately.
Warning, do not call that number. This is a scam. Call A1 Tech of Rolla, LLC at 573-458-9175. If you have given these people access to your computer, or worse, your money, your computer is now compromised. A1 Tech is available both mobile and on-site to take care of all your tech needs, and was recently voted the best computer repair service in Phelps County. Call 573-458-9175.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
As we work to defend our people's safety, we must also ensure our economic resurgence continues at a rapid pace. No one has benefited more from a thriving economy than women, who have filled 58% of the newly created jobs last year. Don't sit yet. You're going to like this. And exactly 1 century after Congress passed the constitutional amendment giving women the right to vote, we also have more women serving in Congress than at any time before.
You know, and they went on and on and on and started chanting USA, US. This was the Democratic women. They were, I mean, it was absolutely noticeable because they were all wearing white.
Right.
And there was a whole bunch of them. And the dancing in the aisles while President Trump is speaking, and he's the one that was the catalyst for this. That was incredible stuff.
It was.
All right? That was like magic, all right? People have so much underestimated this guy, and all you'd have to do is go to one of his rallies to know how powerful this guy is and how much of a draw he is. Can anyone here figure out who the hell to run against him? Who'd have a chance?
No idea. Kamala Harris thinks she would.
Oh, come on. There's 30 of them.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, is it Beto or what? Bernie? Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
And Bernie's sitting there, burned up because this country will never be socialist. He's a communist, this guy.
How do you get that old and that stupid? I mean, basically.
I don't know. You tell me. You tell me how, if you're looking for things to do historically, and you want to have a good government and you want things to be good for everybody, for the most people possible, how do you keep going back to the socialist idea that's never, ever once worked?
I don't know.
All right? I know we're partly socialist, but the main function of us is we're capitalists.
Right.
Market values. We have our choices to buy. We don't have to listen to government to tell us who we should talk to, why we should talk to somebody, why we shouldn't talk to somebody, that we can't protest. They do it back ways, but it's still, in a back ways sort of way they try to control us.
Right.
But, I'm still here on the radio, and I'm still saying what I think. Nobody's telling me what to say except Lisa. Right. And so, what'd you say, honey?
That doesn't work either.
I shouldn't have said that? I'm sorry.
It doesn't work.
Okay, I'm sorry.
There are
I'll try not
ideas,
to say that again.
And there are bad ideas, but in a capitalist society, the good ideas work out, and the people, make more money, let's say.
Right.
And the bad ideas go by the wayside, like socialism.
And if the bad ideas go by the wayside, you know what? You can get up and try something else.
That's right.
You don't have to be... You could fail a bunch of different... How many times did Thomas Alva Edison fail? 10,000 times.
Yeah. Well, this here might have been a bad idea.
Go ahead.
The new Amazon Echo has everyone asking Alexa for help.
Alyssa, what time is it? What the hell is wrong with this blasted thing? Amanda!
But the latest technology isn't always easy to use for people of a certain age.
These kids done bought me a busted machine again. Odessa!
That's why Amazon partnered with AARP to present the new Amazon Echo Silver, the only smart speaker device designed specifically to be used by the greatest generation. It's super loud and responds to any name even remotely close to Alexa, so they can find out the weather.
Allegra, what is the weather outside?
It is 74 degrees and sunny.
Huh?
It is 74 degrees and sunny.
Where?
Outside.
What about it?
The temperature outside is 74 degrees and sunny.
I don't know about that.
The latest in sports.
Clarissa, how many did old Satchel strike out last night?
Satchel Paige died in 1982.
How many he get?
Satchel Paige is dead.
He what now?
Died.
Who did?
Satchel Paige.
I don't know about that.
That's a great bit.
It is.
I passed over it once because, you know what? I couldn't see the. Look, I make mistakes, and that was a mistake. Lisa showed it to me, and there was too much stuff in there that wasn't funny. But those particular things were pretty funny. Well, why didn't you hone it down then?
I thought it was funny the way it was.
I know.
She probably doesn't edit things.
I know, and if I played the whole thing, it would be stupid.
Yeah, it would have been
not that you're
3
stupid.
minutes
No,
long,
I'd like to be able to edit you.
Yeah, well, you try that all the time. How's that
Good
work?
luck.
How's that working out for you?
It's a big blank.
Big blank. All right, we got the great Deanna Lorraine coming on right now. Wait till you hear what she's going to be doing here, what she's doing now, and what she'll be doing in a month. Holy cow. You won't believe this. This is what happens to people that go on the show. Yep. Hit it, Stan.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see. For Papa, make him a scholar. For Mama, make him rich as a king. For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone, so find me a match of my own.
Ladies and gentlemen, this woman is passionate about making love great again. Star of TV, radio, blogs, author, and conservative warrior, the matchmaker to the Dave Weinbaum Show, love goddess Deanna Lorraine. Hi, Deanna. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. So, who said all children born and unborn are made in the image of God?
That was one of my most beautiful moments of the State of the Union with President Trump.
Wasn't that terrific?
I have never been more proud of our president, my president. I just felt so proud, right? Like, this is why we voted for him. He has the cojones to say things that most other presidents or public figures would never say in public when the whole world is watching. He defended life. He said, we need to start having a culture that celebrates life and not perpetuate a culture that celebrates death and that encourages death. I was blown away by it. Wasn't it just amazing, the conviction he had in his voice when he said that?
The incredible part about that was he had all these women in white who were Democratic congresswomen. He had them up dancing in the aisles, chanting USA, USA, and then he dropped this on them. Okay? And
a minute earlier they were saying that. Yeah. But then when we talked about celebrating life, they were stone-faced and staring at him. You would think you'd think he said he wanted to commit a crime.
He was his own good cop, bad cop, right there.
Yes.
It was wonderful politics. Let me tell you. Hey, you sort of gave your own State of the Union address on Twitter.
Yes.
It was
like
wonderful. Tell us about it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's my own State of the Union, and and everyone should watch it. It's pinned to my Twitter, right on my Twitter, Deanna Lorraine 7. And I went through the different things that I have a dream about for our country over the next year. And some of the highlights were, I have a dream that we can all actually judge people by the content of their character and not color of skin. What a concept. But the liberals want to constantly divide us and judge us by the color of our skin now. We kind of went back 60, 70 years with Democrats.
Right.
Another thing I said is, what about, I have a dream that we can actually teach our children to embrace the body and sex they were given and let our children be just innocent children instead of inundating them with the adult concepts of sex and gender identity when they should just be playing with Legos.
Now, who said this? If you disapproved of Donald Trump's State of the Union, your ears, soul, passport, and colon need to be checked out. Who said that?
I'll take Deanna Lorraine for 500, Alex.
Yeah, what did you mean by that? Your colon needs to be cleaned out? Wait a minute, what does that mean?
What I meant by that is, if you did not like the speech, which some people, which of course Democrats and crazy people didn't like his speech, but your ears need to be checked out. That's for sure. Your soul needs to be checked out if you have one, because it would indicate to me you might not have a soul. Passport, because you're probably an illegal immigrant trying to come here illegally if you didn't like his speech, and your colon, because you might be an asshole if you didn't like his speech.
You might be what? Full of it? Is that what you said? All righty.
You might be a walking asshole instead of.
I get it. Okay, all right, all right, very good. Hey, by the way,
excuse my French.
Speaking of that, no, I don't want to connect that with this, but you leave me no choice. Hey, can you give us a professional update on where you're at right now with your various shows?
Yeah, I'm really excited. So I have one show that's on America's Voice Network. It's on every 2 p.m. Eastern, called Make Culture Great Again. And that's on every week. And then
Which day?
Every Thursday.
And how do people tune in?
They go to americasvoicenetwork.com. America's Voice Network, and you can see it. You can watch it live streaming, and then you can watch the reruns afterwards, videos.
Cool.
And then pretty soon on the Blaze TV, debuting next month, will be Winning the Culture War with Deanna Lorraine.
Really? You got your own show with your name in it?
With my name in it, yes.
That is so cool. Okay, you got to send me an autograph or something. That's really cool.
Oh, I will.
All right.
Yeah, I know I autographed your book. And are you guys going to CPAC? Will I see you guys in CPAC?
I doubt it, because I got a show to do on Fridays. I don't know. I'll see what I can do.
You can do it from CPAC. That's the whole point.
I know. I got to check with the boss. Okay, so I got to ask him.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, how about your social life? How's that going?
Same answer as usual. It is moving and shaking, and I'll be heading to Washington, D.C. in a few days again. So I'll be there the rest of the month of month of February.
Yeah.
And I think love may be in the air and blossoming.
All righty.
I'll let you know when I have a for sure update on that.
Please do. All right.
You like to put me on the spot.
Other than the Dave Weinbaum show, other than the Dave Weinbaum show and DaveWeinbaum.net, where can people find you?
Find me. All the action is on Twitter and YouTube. Deanna Lorraine 7 is my Twitter and YouTube handle. And then my website, if they want relationship coaching and matchmaking, is DeannaLorraine.com. And my book, Make Love Great Again, is on Amazon. Pick up a copy.
Hey, Deanna,
Get it for Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's cute. That's good. That's a good idea. Hey, Deanna, I tried to be unique, but everybody beat me to it. What's going on with that? What is going on with that? All right, ladies and gentlemen, Deanna Lorraine, watch out for her because she's up and coming in show business. Thank you so much, Deanna. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Have
All
fun.
right,
Talk to
you
you
too.
soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so now she's got 2 shows. And the second show, that's Mark Levin and Glenn Beck.
Yeah.
You know, that she's going to be having her own show with her own name in it.
Well, you know, they'll be mentioning her on their shows then because they want to cross-promote. That'll be awesome for her.
Awesome for her, and, you know, I just think it's so neat that people will come on this show, have that. I mean, it happens to them.
Yeah.
I had another guy on the show. He was a ex-CIA guy. His name, I think it's Brandon something, but all of a sudden he becomes the producer for the PD Live show, which is the highest rated show on cable TV.
Wow.
All right, A&E Network?
Yeah.
I think it is. Hi there, welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Well, my name is Martin. I'm from Edgar
Yes, hello there, Martin. How are you? So who are you going to rebut? Who are you going to rebut today? You seem like the rebuttal caller.
Well, that's better than just having the last part, let me tell you. So anyway, I was going to say, I every time I hear Cheryl Trumley, I think back to when you were talking with her and you were saying, you know, don't we need, you know, the wall, and doesn't he need to act on this? And she goes, well, I'm not there yet. And I kept thinking, well, how many people does it take for them to come in here? We're going to lose this country before you're there yet? People that are really conservative, who put the, you know, the idea of, oh, we need to go through the 3 houses to do it right and all that, they have been shoved to the side in emergencies, and every time they complain, nothing against her. I'm just saying every time you have Cheryl Chumley on, I think about that. I wanted to just finish one last thing that I started 3 weeks ago or 4, and that was, remember I talked about the ambassador that helped to get Russia to come in on the Civil War, and I never told you his name.
I don't remember that.
His name?
Yeah.
Well, it was the guy who was an abolitionist from the South, a millionaire. Got to see his place. It's called Whitehall down in Kentucky.
Yeah.
And it's huge. He had threatened to run against Abraham Lincoln for the Republican ticket.
Yeah.
And the reason I mentioned that Abraham won is because the South split the ticket of the Democrats. Well, he became the reason that England didn't come in on the war because Russia signed an agreement with the Union to to recognize them and protect them with their navy. Oh. So that's his name was Cassius Marcellus Clay.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
Have you heard that name before?
Oh, sure.
That's who Muhammad Ali was named specifically in honor of Cassius Clay.
You know, you make up some really great stories. You ought to be a fiction writer. I'm kidding.
Oh, that's not fiction, but yeah.
I know. No, that's
awesome.
You're a real historian, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I want to tell you one last quick thing, and that is, think about it.
Yes.
He was named after an abolitionist
Yeah.
who helped them gain their freedom.
Yeah.
And he chose a name from a religion that still believes in slavery. So, you know, just think about the smack in the face it was to Cassius Clay and what he tried to do. I mean, this man, his wife was poisoned, you know, and he went through tremendous, horrible things for the rest of his life. Do you think he did that because he was worried somebody was putting black shoe polish on their face?
No.
Really? Is that why he did it?
No.
Good point.
Well, this is a great history lesson. But between you and our friends from Doolittle up there, Chester and Martha, you know, you guys, it's like I'm back in school. It's like I'm playing hooky all week and then I come to school once a week. So and I hope my listeners are also agreeing with me that this is great history. Thank you, Martin. You have a great weekend. You'll be on the fabulous contest for the MAGA hat. All right, so you'll be in on that.
I wouldn't take your MAGA hat. I know that's yours, and you're giving it away.
Oh, no, I have others.
So I do.
I have others. Don't worry about it.
Got some made.
Forget about it. I can get some. All right, thank you. I can smuggle some over. All right, thanks. See you, Martin.
I know.
Just don't wear in the drive-thru. It could get dangerous. Anyways.
He's a great guy.
I wear a hair hat in the drive-thru, you know? That's what I do. All right, we need a break. Call the show. We're getting great. You know what? I was worried about this show yesterday. I got to tell you, I was real tired during the interviews, and I just, sometimes you just don't feel it. And I'm glad it was Thursday and not Friday, because I got sleep. I got a halfway decent meal that I didn't get poisoned in last night. And what? What? It was a good meal. I'm saying
the ribs
I kept all my teeth.
Poisonous.
I kept all my teeth as opposed to the other night. And actually, the one now is sharper, so it cut through. It was easier to chew.
Good thing your tooth is sharper.
It is. Oh, that was good, honey. I like it when she comes up with original stuff. You know, I don't like it. I don't like it when people say, "Well, you too." Well, what does that mean? Come on, think about it and do something on your own and really cut into me. I enjoy that. So if you got any comments, go ahead, bring it up, wise guys. Call me, 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest.
Price Chopper in Rolla for the best quality products and the freshest produce in the area. With a full-service deli, bakery, and butcher cafe, you can feed the whole family with ease. Cold cuts to sushi, barbecue, and a huge salad bar. Kick back and relax and enjoy your lunch in our dining room, located in Forum Plaza on Forum Drive in Rolla. Don't forget to sign up for a rewards program and save money on groceries today. For orders and catering, give them a call today at 573-364-1771. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Price Chopper in Rolla.
Welcome to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Tonight's feature is Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, featuring their greatest hits, guaranteed low prices, guaranteed work, and their #1 hit, locally owned and operated. So call and get your tickets to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, 364-9101. That's 364-9101. Melrose Asphalt is a local business and not an actual rock band.
Reality check number 44. You can spend money everywhere. Why can't you bank everywhere? At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. Town & Country may be a hometown bank, but our banking is state-of-the-art. We have dozens of ATMs across the area. Plus, you can bank anytime, anywhere, online or on your phone. You can even deposit checks from your phone. Pretty cool, huh? Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
Does your trip to the dentist office sound like this? If so, it's time to come see the friendly staff at Forum Dental, where they make dentistry simple and fun. Forum Dental is committed to patient satisfaction and high-quality dental care. So come to Forum Dental, where they do it all, from teeth cleaning and whitening to bridges and crowns and so much more. At Forum Dental, they make every dental experience a pleasant one. Forum Dental, working together to be better. Visit their website at forumdental.com.
It's been 35 years since Muffler Mart has opened their doors, and now you can come visit them at their new location on Highway 63 South, just across from Phelps County Fairgrounds in Rolla. Marty, Keith, and Carl combined have over 120 years of auto experience. Woo! Their name says Muffler Mart, but they do it all. So the next time you need work on your vehicle, head to the new location of Muffler Mart on Highway 63 South, just across from Phelps County Fairgrounds in Rolla. For appointments, call 364-5434. That's 364-5434.
McDonald's presents the new Big Mac Bacon. But is the Big Mac lucky to have bacon, or is bacon lucky to land on the Big Mac?
The Big Mac is lucky. Applewood smoked bacon makes everything taste better. The Big Mac, Brussels sprouts, dry toast.
No. Bacon's lucky to be on the iconic Big Mac. It's fortunate to dip its toe in that delicious special sauce.
There you have it. Get McDonald's Big Mac with bacon, fresh beef quarter pounder with bacon, and cheesy bacon fries. Is it the best thing to happen to our classics, or to bacon? Try for yourself and decide.
Only for a limited time at participating McDonald's. Fresh beef available at most restaurants in contiguous U.S. Not available in Alaska, Hawaii, and U.S. territories.
Fixing your computer should be as easy as learning your ABCs, right? Wrong. The easiest way to fix a computer is to take a hammer to it. But that doesn't fix anything. So go back to the ABC basics, or really just the A, like an A1 Tech of Rolla LLC. A1 Tech takes the stress out of repairs for you with quick turnaround on all electronic repairs. With mobile pickup and on-site services, including evening and weekends, A1 Tech will be sure to have you up and running as quickly as possible. Give them a call at 458-9175 or visit a1techofrolla.com.
Follow me at daveweinbaum.net, at the Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
The state's Attorney General, Democrat Mark Herring, now says he too
wore blackface to a college party back in 1980. Herring is number 3 in the state behind Governor Northam and then Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax. Fairfax is embroiled in controversy, too, facing an accusation of sexual assault. And, of course, the governor, Ralph Northam, is still clinging to power amid calls for him to resign over a Rasic yearbook photo. Governor Northam has reportedly hired a private investigator now to identify the people in the picture. Virginia's Attorney General just released a statement. Here it is. Although the shame of that moment has haunted me for decades, and though my disclosure of it now pains me immensely, what I am feeling in no way compares to the betrayal, the shock, and the deep pain that Virginians of color may be feeling.
And yet, under all the pressure in the world from all these Democrats, Governor Northam, refuses to resign. And I want you to listen to this because there's a lesson here. Not that this guy's done anything good or right, and not that he isn't a weasel, a lying weasel, baby murdering weasel. That's Governor Northam for you. And I've called him out on Twitter. He saw it. He had to see it. But he's not quitting. And that's the one thing you got to say about Bill Clinton. You know, hate the weed, but admire its tenacity. It's one of mine, by the way. And that's what these people are. They're weeds, but they won't quit. They won't give up. Even Hillary's thinking about another run. To that, you know...
What about her blackface?
Apparently it's not hurting her. Was that her? I don't know. Well, that's going to come up. That's what I'm saying. Where are the Republicans? This is how they fight you.
Right.
So, and you're going to hear from Katie Pavlich here in my next 2 breaks from now. The 6th break. We're going to be doing the 5th break here shortly, but you're going to hear what she has to say about this situation, and she's dead on. She's a Fox News gal, and she's really good. All right, so we're back on the show, and we've got 2 more interviews to do. And we got Laura Loomer coming up very shortly, probably in a couple minutes. I'm going to get through some of my stuff. But I want you to call the show, 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest. You got any Sicilian moments coming there, Stan?
Yeah.
All right. Just let me know.
I'm going to get one.
So you Republicans, you get on this racist stuff because, you let them get away with accusing you of racism. You let them get away with it, and then you sort of hide and you cower. Well, now it's your turn. You've been served up a really nice, big, fat softball. So it's your turn to hit it out of the park. Come on. Start looking for these guys in blackface and all this. They want to make that a big deal. They want to make them eat themselves up. I mean, it's one thing to go after them for baby killing. That doesn't bother them at all, it appears. And it should, but it doesn't. Go after them because they did blackface in college? Alrighty then. Give them what they've served up to you with, and quit taking their shovel away from them while they're digging themselves into oblivion. What do you got, Stan? You got something there?
Yeah, Guido.
What's going on? Can't talk too loud, because the FBI might be listening in.
That's right.
So you got to watch yourself. We don't want what happened to Big John up in the Manhattan.
You hear about the polite hitman? He had a welcome mat in his trunk. Forget about it.
We try to be nice when we're doing our job. We try not to get rude. We have a code, There's no reason to pour it on, is there? Come on. Forget about it. We even send, when we send them to the bottom of the ocean, we even send their bullet vests back, with a couple fish in case you want to cook some fish. Celebrate the Mass. All right. We're back on this Dave Weinbaum show. That was our Sicilian moment. And I think right now, is the time that we should do Laura Loomer. What do you think?
That's right, yeah.
All right, let's hit it. This is Laura Loomer now. Laura Loomer, as you know, has been Twitter banned for life. Everybody is banning her, this woman. She's very depressed. She's very upset. So I'm talking to her. She doesn't know how she's going to make it. She's 25, though. And I'm trying to convince her that, the reason she's banned is because she's so good at what she does. And she's just got to outlast them. She's got to figure her way out of this. She's got to figure out a way to have people fund her and get it through, obviously, sources that she's going to have to figure out. There's always a way, and I'm trying to give her that advice. I've been in positions. In fact, I told her this quote yesterday. I texted it to her when she was feeling askance, and I said, you've done a lot already. You've had a lot of success. You know how to be successful. And I said, this is a temporary moment. It might be a good time just to breathe and just to sleep and just help yourself every day. The sun's going to come out. And I said, victories often occur when you see no way to succeed but refuse to give up anyway.
That's a famous quote.
I felt that in my body, and I just kept getting up every day. I went and got help. I got therapy. I was almost broke back about 20 years ago. And it took me a while. It took me a while to regain myself. But day by day, things got better. Things of my enemies got worse. And then I started to have the strength to take advantage of that. And I got back in it. Same thing in football. You're on fifth string. It's your senior year, the last string possible, and you're thinking about quitting. You're the slowest and smallest guy on the team. And, you feel like it's not going to happen, right? But I just held in there every day. And you get the challenges. A couple games into the season where they have everybody go up against everybody. You've seen it in movies,
sure.
Rudy and stuff like that, where they put two big dummies there, and then the rest of us dummies that are playing football, and we're facing each other, and then you got a running back, and you take turns trying to block the other guy out and then making the tackle. And then it goes the other way. Yeah. I beat every guy that day, and I beat him bad. One of the last guy was a 250-pounder. I weighed 150 pounds.
Wow.
Okay? Big guy. I mean, strong guy.
Yeah.
And his name was Howard Hunter. He's dead now. But I wonder if that... I actually feel sorry for the guy, because that must have been a horrible disappointment for him to lose out to me. Okay?
Yeah.
And then I come back. You want to know what else is important? The persistence to carry this through. The next day I come back. I think I'm first string. It's like a miracle, right?
Right.
I come back. The coach has me down at third string. And it took everything I had, because I couldn't talk very well. Took everything I had to go and tell the coach, Coach, how come I'm not on first string? I won all my challenges. He said, Weinbaum, you didn't weight train religiously enough this summer. And I was I wasn't going to rebut him. I was afraid of this guy. He intimidated everybody. Well, one of the kids I beat was his son, and that didn't help.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But I don't think that was it. I think I don't know what he was thinking. I think he got pressure from the other coaches, some of whom did not like me.
Well, did his son get first string?
His son was out with an injury.
Oh, okay.
Missed the last half of his senior year. So I went home. I mean, one of my friends gave me a ride back. He had a little Kawasaki, whatever there was, little motorcycle, and I remember crying all the way home. Because I was going to quit. I said, this is BS. You know how a kid gets.
Sure.
I was like any other kids. This is BS. I won.
Yeah.
They took it from me. I won. And I slept on it. I woke up in the morning, and I figured them. And that's the story of my life, really. Waking up in the morning, and your mind is fresh.
Right.
You're renewed. And you get up, and I said to myself, if you're third string, then you get to go against all these guys you just beat live.
Right.
And my God, they're going to pay for this. And it took about a week. and I just kept killing guys every day. Bloody practices. Guys trying to knock each other out, including me. All right? And getting revenge on me. And it was just, finally, he had no choice. He had to put me in there. And I actually was good. I mean, I was a good offensive guard, so what do you know? Yeah. And I think I have something to do with the Rudy story, because they knew about me at Northwestern University. They asked coaches about me there, and the head coach was Ara Parsegian.
Oh, yeah.
This was in 1966. Ara Parsegian was the coach when Rudy played. He was the coach at Notre Dame in about 1974. Yeah. And he let Rudy on the team.
Yeah.
And he knew what I was to my team, which was...
You never can tell where
was a miracle. You know, it was an absolute miracle that happened to me.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have happened if I had quit. My life would not have been the same.
Right.
Okay, and just sometimes you just got to hang in there. Yeah. You don't have to do a lot. You just got to hang in there and don't quit. This is what this guy in Virginia is doing.
Yeah.
Northam. Okay? This is what Bill Clinton did. He had Democrats telling him to step down. And all the Democrats are telling Northam to step down. And he ain't doing it. And guess what? It's looking like he's going to stay.
He told him to kiss his tuchus.
That's right. All right, so that's your little persistence lesson for the day.
That's right.
Call the show, 573-364-4433, and you get this. You can win this fabulous MAGA hat. And but right now, we're going to listen to the best journalist that I know anywhere.
Yeah.
And the toughest journalist I know anywhere, Laura Loomer.
KKID Salem Rolla.
All right, conservative investigative reporter, so effective, she's banned on Twitter. The Lois Lane to the Dave Weinbaum Show, Laura the Illuminator Loomer. Hi, Laura. How are you?
All right. How's it going? Thanks for
I'm good. I'm good. Always my pleasure. During the, by the way, I hear you got banned by PayPal. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was banned by PayPal about 2 days ago for no reason whatsoever. And I guess when Newsweek reached out to PayPal, they said that it was because they don't like my values. And so I guess they said my values don't agree with their values, which means because I'm a conservative and they're liberals, they don't want me on their platform. They couldn't give any violation of their terms of service because I haven't violated their terms of service. They couldn't provide anything, any examples of calls for violence. I don't do that with my PayPal account. So they banned me because I'm a conservative.
Right. That's pretty evident to all of us out here. By the way, did you watch the State of the Union the other night?
I did.
During the introduction of the Pittsburgh synagogue survivor and also the same person, 81-year-old Holocaust survivor, Congress broke out in singing Happy Birthday. Was that cool or not?
It was very nice to see people sing Happy Birthday, but I was kind of disturbed at the way that the Democrats reacted to that Holocaust survivor, because while it was wonderful that everybody was supporting him and chanting Happy Birthday, if you notice, when Donald Trump was mentioning that he was a Holocaust survivor and when he mentioned all of the efforts he's made to combat anti-Semitism and all of the efforts that he's made to stand with Israel, the Democrats, especially the Muslims in Congress, were just kind of sitting there with this nasty look on their face, and they couldn't really, they didn't want to really acknowledge that the Holocaust happened. You could really see on the look on their face that they were smirking when they panned over to the Muslims on TV, because they didn't really want to acknowledge that this guy's a Holocaust survivor. Because according to Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib, well, these women don't really think the Holocaust ever happened.
You know, I didn't see that, but I would suspect that was happening. I was half commentating this on Facebook, which went to Twitter. So a lot of the times I really wasn't watching the screen.
Yeah,
but I don't doubt that.
There was a story that came out about 2 weeks ago. I think the Daily Caller broke the story that showed that Rashida Tlaib is actually a member of a Holocaust-denying Facebook page, in which the moderator says the Holocaust never happened, that Jews are satanic, all of these anti-Semitic, conspiracies. And why would a Muslim congresswoman, a sitting congresswoman, be a part of a Holocaust denier page unless she really didn't believe the Holocaust happened?
Well, then why did people elect these people? I don't get it. All right, especially some Jewish people. For goodness' sakes, what the hell are they thinking?
Our country is experiencing a crisis right now, and I mean, look, Rashida Tlaib wasn't even elected to Congress. She ran unopposed, and that says a lot about the GOP. That the GOP is willing to allow for a radical Muslim to get elected and, run in a district unopposed. Do we really not have a Republican in Michigan who was willing to run against Rashida Tlaib? Like, is the GOP going to do anything to make sure that, we fill each seat with Republican candidates so that, Democrats aren't running unopposed and just filling our government with jihadists and Holocaust deniers and Jew haters and, terror supporters?
It's a great point. I didn't know that.
I just want to know, what's the GOP doing exactly? I mean, they seem to be really late to the party as well. I was reporting on this stuff months ago, probably 7
Well,
8 months ago.
you actually lured both of these congresswomen,
and
nobody really gave you credit for it. But you're getting credit on this show, that's for sure.
Yeah,
you warned everybody about it, and what else can you do,
When I reached out to the GOP and the RNC about Rashida and Ilhan before they were even elected, I was ignored. And now look, now they just want a virtue signal on Twitter and whine and complain.
Well, here's another thing the president said that didn't go over well with many of the Democrats. The United States will never be a socialist country. And it was applauded to by most, but not all. Bernie was burned up. Why do you think that is?
Well, these people are communists at the end of the day. That's what they want, and they didn't clap when Donald Trump said that he put away sexual predators and human traffickers. They didn't clap when he said that minorities are rising out of poverty. These people only clap for themselves. So they truly hate America.
Yeah.
It's really scary what's happening in this country. Every day people's rights are being violated. Conservatives are being discriminated against, shut down. We have jihadists in Congress. We have Holocaust deniers in Congress. I mean, this country is really...
Well, it is,
downhill.
but the country's got a long history. Let's not give up on it yet. Should they pass legislation to stop late-term abortion of children in the womb?
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. Now, that's another thing that the Democrats weren't too happy about is when Donald Trump was advocating for the unborn. I mean, now the Democrats are trying to call for post-birth abortion. So if you're born and your parents decide they don't want you, they'll just cut your spinal cord and kill you right there.
Yeah, a living, breathing baby. A live, living, breathing baby. That's called infanticide. And it's murder. Once you're born and you start breathing and you're in the United States, you are a person. And if they kill you, that's got to be murder.
You're a person even in the womb. There are babies that have been born. There are babies that have been born at 6 months and they survive. There are premature babies that are born months ahead of their due date and they survive. And they are now fully grown human beings today that are living, fulfilling lives. So I'm getting really sick and tired of people saying that, it doesn't count. It doesn't count until the mother's attached to the baby outside of the wound or all these weird excuses that they're making to murder babies and kill innocent children. So it's very disturbing what the Democrats are advocating for.
Yep.
And
Hey, where can people find you, Laura, other than the DaveWeinbaum.net and contribute to you?
People can find me on my website, subscribe, lauraloomer.us, and now that I'm banned on PayPal, you'll just have to, go to my website, lauraloomer.us, and go to the Give section. I'm going to be updating links. I'll probably be using another payment processor called Rev, but people can also mail me checks as well. But it's difficult. I constantly have to change everything because I'm banned everywhere.
I know. Hey, did you hear about the nasty breakup of the princess and nobleman?
No.
Yeah, she reported her mother told her there'd be nights like this. Oh, what do you know, Jesse? What do you know about funny? All right, anyway, she was laughing. All right, thank you so much, Laura. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right, talk to you
take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.
A really amazing person, and she's a little depressed right now because she's in a rough situation, and she's young. The main thing is she's young. She doesn't. You gotta keep breathing. You gotta get help. You gotta talk to people.
I wonder if Deanna Lorraine will be able to bring her on her show.
I'm going to make that connection. I'm going to make that connection and do whatever I can to help her.
Well,
she's got to change some things, and she's had her on her podcast before, and she's got to keep making herself go out in the public. And she was probably uncomfortable doing the interview. I'm pretty sure she was. But I'm glad she did it. That's a good step, and I think she was happy afterwards.
Yeah. Deanna Lorraine might mention you, too, on one of her broadcasts.
Well, do you think? I don't know.
Probably.
Ooh, I'm a little shy about that.
Yeah, well, you got her from being shy all the way up to a real good interview.
Aren't I shy, honey? Hi there, welcome. Hi there. I wasn't calling you honey, whoever you are. Hi there. Well, not that there's anything wrong with it. Hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Chris from Salem.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy?
All right.
Good.
Hey, I just wonder what kind of mentality would a woman have to carry a child that long and then have it killed that way?
Yeah. Not a good one, in my opinion. No. I mean, look, if at 6 months. What is it, about 20 weeks that you have actually a pliable human being,
right?
And even before that, you know what you got. Come on, and
they can do the heartbeat, with today's technology. And I even saw an article that the point of conception, that precise moment in time, there's a spark of light.
Well, there's something that happened in there, and and I realize that there's a lot of pressure on a lot of young women that are having trouble as it is, that have seemingly nowhere to go. Well, that's why I'm involved with the Pregnancy Resource Center here in Rolla. In fact, I'm on the board of directors, and they unwittingly made me vice president. I don't know why, but and that's what we have that for. Is that not only do they get the advice, and they're very good about sort of getting the women to see how important it is without lecturing to them and without doing any of that stuff. And they get almost 100% of the women to have the baby. And here's what happens afterwards. They have a place to live. They get coaching on finances. They get coaching on jobs. It's not like they just leave them with the baby. They get coaching on family relationships. They want the man involved too, and that's I understand your point, but there are other ways for women who are desperate, who are poor, who who feel this is going to be a big burden on their life. There are other ways, okay, and we provide that. So,
hey, this with Laura Loomer, man.
Yeah.
How she's getting banned, that's kind of scary in today's technology that they can do something like that. That's total BS, man.
Yeah, well, I know, and, I can tell you, I follow her pretty closely, and the reason she got banned isn't because she did anything wrong. In fact, the reason she got banned is just the opposite. She's effective.
Yeah.
You know, she's lured all these people in Congress, Ilhan Omar and Rashid Tlaib, these anti-Semitic, anti-Christian, pro-Sharia law, pro-female mutilation. So, you know, she's nailed all these people. Stacey Abrams.
Maxine
Waters. Okay. The stuff that she's done is incredible.
Yeah, she's being ostracized publicly. It's just...
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you're effective.
Yep.
You know, where are all these other great journalists at? What are they doing? Doing? They're cowards. I'm going to tell you, they are cowards because they're not getting the real stories. She got real stories, and she was good at it, and she got punished for it.
She still is.
And she's still getting punished, and she's got to fight back, you know. So
that's right.
There you go.
Hey, the thing about the black faces, how many white people would be upset if black people started painting their face white?
Well, Michael Jackson did it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Didn't bother me none.
Oh man, I'm upset.
Yeah.
Like I say, you know, when I was in high school and I went to this practice with all the black guys, and I took fourth from the bottom in terms of who was the blackest. You know, if it was summertime, I would have been about 8th or 9th. All right, because I get dark in the summer.
Yeah.
So it's all right. Look, it's not the right thing to do, but it's a forgivable offense. Killing babies is not. They've got it all backwards. Okay.
Right.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
All right.
You're
thanks,
on our
buddy.
list.
You're on the list. And I'm probably going to call the winner out about 10 till 12. I think we need, what do we need
now?
We
were just talking about, you know, the
Trump dog?
Birth thing, you know. Yeah, this.
We will do what has never been done. Scan the household pet's mind to translate his thoughts into words. Now, the subject today will be my own dog, Max. Max, speak.
Woof, woof. Hi, I'm Max. It's me, Max. I like Park and Leash, and I like Trump. He's my man. Donald Trump is our president. He carried the Electoral College fair and square.
This can't be right. Did you know your dog likes Trump?
He doesn't.
I absolutely do. I know Trump has issues, but one big change is better than business as usual. The Dow is up 2,700 points since he was elected. What's not to like?
I'm sorry, but you're just a dog. You don't know what you're talking about.
Excuse me, Helen, but yes, I do. Stinking helmet. Can't believe you put this on me.
I can't believe you're saying this. You're supposed to be my best friend.
And as your friend, I don't want to see your tax dollars going to health care for illegals.
Explode. What about his record on women's rights? Don't you want me to have a choice over my own body?
You didn't afford me a choice when you cut off my balls.
Yeah, I got that, Stan. I mean, I was wondering how that was connected to babies, but dog got no balls. He can't make babies, and a woman talking about her right to choose, and women's health or whatever it is, and
in Mexico it's right to choose, you know, like shoes.
Choose, right? Come on, it's a baby.
Choose, man.
It's a baby, and you don't want to be killing a baby.
No.
If you just picture yourself in that position in your mother's womb, with your mother, and assume you could be understood, and be part of the conversation when she's telling the doctor that I want to get rid of my baby, and the doctor is saying okay, and you say, wait a minute, I'll be good. Please have me. I promise I won't be in any trouble. I mean, think about that. And then they're going to kill it. Oh, my God. Come on, think about it deep. Nobody's deep thinking, oh, well, it's just just some flesh and bones, not really a person yet. Come on. You can't believe that. Can you really?
No.
I don't think so. All right, we're going to take a break right now. You call the show, 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest.
When it comes to title insurance, you have a choice. With over 37 years of combined experience in the title insurance industry, the staff at Premier Title Group is ready to help you with all your real estate transactions in Phelps, Crawford, Dent, Marys, Pulaski, and Texas counties. With unmatched customer service and one of the friendliest staffs in the area, you will find that at Premier Title Group, we truly live up to our motto, providing you with a premier experience during your real estate transaction. Tell your realtor and lender that you choose Premier Title Group. May God bless our troops and our emergency responders.
Warning, this is Microsoft. Your computer has been hacked, and you need to call the number displayed immediately.
Warning, do not call that number. This is a scam. Call A1 Tech of Rolla, LLC at 573-458-9175. If you have given these people access to your computer, or worse, your money, your computer is now compromised. A1 Tech is available both mobile and on-site to take care of all your tech needs, and was recently voted the best computer repair service in Phelps County. Call 573-458-9175.
When it comes to investing, here's something to think about. First, are you satisfied with results? Has your advisor taken the time to learn your investment objectives and devised a plan for achieving them? If you answered no to any of those questions, it's time to call St. Louis money manager Lindbergh Capital Management at 314-416-0055. You'll quickly see the difference. They take the time to get to know you, learn your goals, and what's appropriate for you. Call Lindbergh Capital Management today at 314-416-0055.
Moving, let's talk about Salem, Missouri, and what we have to offer. We are located in the center of Missouri, center of the USA, with a great school system, college, beautiful country club. Rivers within 1 hour drive include Jack's Fork, Piney, Gasconade, Merrimack, and 2 state parks. If you're looking to enjoy life with recreation or just enjoy life, call VIP Properties, Pat Tackett, broker, 103 East 4th Street, Salem, Missouri, 573-729-7622.
Owning a business can be tough, and knowing what insurance you need can be confusing. Help is here with the Daniel and Henry Company. Daniel and Henry Company is an independent insurance broker providing a full range of risk management and insurance products and services for clients locally, nationally, and internationally. They find cost-effective solutions for your business and personal needs, from work comp, general liability, property and auto, and all points in between. Protecting your business is their business. Call Richard Boyette at the Daniel and Henry Company today, 314-444-5011.
Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla has some sweetheart deals for you this February. Right now, get 17% below MSRP on a 2019 GMC Terrain SLE. That's $6,398 off. Or choose 0% APR for 72 months, plus a $500 purchase allowance from GM Financial. So make this February one to remember for the sweetheart in your life. Stop in today at Fairground Auto Plaza at 100 Fairgrounds Road in Rolla for full details. Chevy, find new roads.
Hi, this is Sarah Weinbaum, massage therapist at Lavish Day Spa, formerly known as Terra Day Spa. Come visit me at our all-new location on North Bishop next to Steak and Shake. Come take your stress and worries away with our full-service salon and day spa, featuring discounts on Dermalogica and other skincare items offered with a purchase of a facial. New location, same number, 364-0905. Come sail away at Lavish Day Spa in Rolla.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
If I had not been elected President of the United States, we would right now, in my opinion, be in a major war with North Korea. Chairman Kim and I will meet again on February 27th and 28th in Vietnam. Great nations do not fight endless wars. In Afghanistan, my administration is holding constructive talks with a number of Afghan groups, including the Taliban. We do not know whether we'll achieve an agreement, but we do know that after 2 decades of war, the hour has come to at least try for peace, and the other side would like to do the same thing. It's time.
I don't know if any of you are paying attention, but the Attorney General, who has been temporary, what's his name again? Whitaker? Yeah, Whitaker, yeah. Matt Whitaker, was called to testify today in front of now a democratically controlled committee from the House, and he actually told the chairman of the committee now, Nadler, he says, he told Nadler, by the way, your 5 minutes is up. Oh, my goodness. I got to go see the repeat of that son of a gun.
No kidding.
You know, he's going to be there for a week.
Yeah.
The new attorney general is coming in. They're making a big deal out of trying to convince this guy that he's going to blab on whatever he knows about Donald Trump. I mean, it's kind of, well, you're going to see all this crap go on, especially with Adam Schiff, who Trump actually put a couple T's in his name. I don't know why he'd do that. Do you, Stan?
No,
I have no idea. All right, now when I mention the people that push the show, there's so many of them, and I can't get you all in, but I'm going to get at least some of you in text who not only does he push the show, he announces it right when it starts every single week. That's Geary, text, TXTX. Look him up on Twitter and follow the guy. He's great. Irish Eileen, Karen out here in Salem, Alderson from Brazil, Scott, a couple Scotts out there, and appreciate that. A couple of Tims. Ken, Dana, Stoney, Tamar, Beth. I can't read that one. Damn it. Oh, Kathy. Sorry, Kathy. She actually retweeted one of my things, and she does that about every week. Patty, JJ, always JJ, Anna, Barbara, Kim, Beth, Judy, Liz, down there in Miami, Bama girl, Carl, Tracy, Chris, Jay Wall from Israel, Ron, and Eve and Cutie Pie. Thank you all. I appreciate it.
Pia the Alien. And don't forget,
she didn't say anything in the last couple of weeks. So.
Well, and don't forget, we do this show live 9 to noon on Friday Central Time. And if you're in one of the 50 states that listens to us, please feel free to call in and give us your opinion. We'd love to have it.
Absolutely. The number is 573. Look at that, 573-364-4433. And look at that. That's great, Stan.
Yeah.
You probably have somebody from Germany calling in. Hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Salem.
Oh, well, close enough.
Germany.
What's your name?
Bill.
From Salem?
Yeah.
Okay.
So close to Germany.
What's up, my friend?
Was ist mit du?
If you speak Scottish, I might understand.
There you go. Well, we can't do that.
But, no, what I was going to mention it about the Whitaker kind of telling the judicial chairman that your time's up was really hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Was it? So you were watching this?
Well, I've been walking in between, listening between you and watching the TV, so.
Well, I appreciate the sharing. I appreciate the reporting.
I guess I have ADD.
That's all right. I got it too, man.
But what a lot of people don't realize about this third-term abortion and stuff, when they say the health of the mother, they also are saying the mental health of the mother.
Yeah.
Right.
And she can just say, I don't want it, and that's, good enough. They'll have, doctors capable. And they don't ever bring up Goslage.
Bring up what?
Goslage.
Goslage?
Oh, you mean that one guy that killed a lot of them?
Oh, Goswell, wasn't it? Goslage. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's a movie out now about this abortionist in Philadelphia who killed so many babies. It was incredible.
And adults.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
Yeah, and it's just kind of really disgusting.
Well, you would think that the mental health of the mother would be worse if she knew that she had a child and it was dying, it was dead.
Here's what happens. This haunts them for the rest of their lives.
And I feel horrible for them.
And it haunts them right to the grave. Most women regret
killing their baby. Think
Sure
about
they do.
that.
Sure they do.
It's just so unnatural to do. And it's just ripe for them to feel guilty about it.
Well, that's the wonderful thing about the Pregnancy Resource Center. Is they help people realize there is something beyond this, and we can help you get through it.
Right.
So that's awesome. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks. Thank you, Bill. You're in the contest. Go ahead.
All right.
All right. Hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Chester from north of.
Well, Chester, how are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
Want to comment and expand a little bit about all this, the abortion stuff.
Yeah.
Where it really kind of comes from.
Mm-hmm.
What you're really doing is you're destroying the family and social bonds.
Right.
You're literally trying to make the people slaves to the state and authority and completely antisocial as far as towards their own, familial bonds. If you're willing to kill a fetus, it's easy to then kill an infant.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's easy to go and kill the disabled, whether it's physical or mental. And then it's always up to the government to decide what is disabled.
Well, didn't you say once that Hitler started that way?
Well, Hitler copied that.
Yes.
The eugenics movement started in America.
Oh.
That's Margaret Sanger, right?
Yes. Hitler only picked it up. Now, look at what the Soviets did. When you worked in the Soviet paradise there, you worked 6 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
The name for weekend was not, Saturday or Sunday, though. It was whatever day was available. It was deliberately done that family members would end up having a different day off. You and your girlfriend, you and your wife, you and your children, you might all have a different day off. So you would not be able to have any, in your wonderful Soviet paradise, you would not even have family activities. Your activities would be in association with the people in your people's factory or in that collective farm that you were working on. The whole point of communism was to make you a slave to the state. All of these are tools.
Was it like that originally? Was that the main purpose of it, or did it develop into that over time?
Well, both. Because remember, we talked about this a few weeks ago. Socialism as a concept has been around for hundreds of years.
Mm-hmm.
Karl Marx, all he did is he came up with his version of it, Marxism, and then that was adopted and then corrupted into a criminal enterprise by the Soviet communists. So it's all, it's step by step.
Right.
But the problem is that all of this stuff is for the purpose of taking over dumbing down people to the point where you can then control them for your benefit.
Right. It takes a village kind of mentality. You don't own your children. The village does, and or the state, if you bring that to the different label.
Under socialism,
right.
At least there's a fiction that you supposedly own something, although the government provides most of the services. Then you go further into communism, where you don't even own property. You don't own anything. Everything belongs to the state.
All right, my friend, we gotta end this. I'm in a bind.
Time-wise.
I'm in a bind. Okay.
Bye.
All right. Listen. Thank you so much, Chester. Hi to Martha. All right. I guess he already hung up. I think I insulted him. I didn't mean to insult you.
Didn't.
All right.
He understands.
All right, we're going to take another break. I don't think we're going to do ELAD this week. I think we'll save that for next week.
I think we ought to do this first.
Yeah.
Starting this year, Toyota and Lexus luxury models will come with Amazon Alexa.
Alexa, turn on the AC.
Turning on AC.
Finally, a virtual assistant to help you navigate.
Alexa, where's the nearest gas station?
Nearest gas station in 1.5 miles.
And to help maintain your vehicle.
Alexa, order more brake pads.
Ordering new brake pads. Although maybe if you didn't stop so close to the car in front of you.
I left plenty of room.
You drive too aggressively.
If you were just quiet for 2 seconds.
She'll talk to you literally the entire time you're driving.
I think you should have turned back there.
I know where I'm going!
Hi. You know why I pulled you over?
No, officer, I have...
Because we were driving 72 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone.
Anything else I should know?
2 miles back, we rolled through a stop sign without coming to a complete stop. Also, there are illegal fireworks in the trunk.
Sir, I'm going to need you to step out of the car, please.
Amazon Alexa. You'll never get away from her.
That was pretty funny, Stan.
Yeah, we gotta have time. We gotta have time to get people giggling. You know?
Let me run through a few things about where we're heard. And this is kind of amazing. I think we're heard in, I think it's 210 cities. Okay, and the top several of those are, let's see, other than Raleigh,
right?
Chicago,
wow,
New York City, East Lansing, Michigan.
Yeah.
Boca Raton, I wonder why we're heard there.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff City, Springfield, St. Robert, Salem, Dallas, and Phoenix.
Wow.
Yeah. So those are the cities, and there are others. There's a bunch of other cities. So like I said, 210. Countries, we found out that we were we weren't doing it right. So there's a lot more countries in there that we haven't seen. Canada. Other than the USA, mind you, Canada, Germany, United Kingdom, Australia, Brazil, India, Philippines, Netherlands, France, and number 10 is Israel. And by the way, in the Netherlands, speaking of that, they had a boxing match in Denmark, and one fighter was disqualified. You want to know why?
Why?
He hit the other guy in the Netherlands. So
that sounded like one of the jokes your son would tell on his
I know, but
podcast.
He'd probably steal a joke because that was my joke. All right, we're back on the show, and I think we're going to save Elad for next week probably. And because you know what, I don't want to rush this thing, and I want people to have time to call. You're still about 7 minutes, or more than 7 minutes, about 10 minutes to get 12 minutes to get into the contest. For a fabulous MAGA hat. Call 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest. And we're
the
back.
Car Real Estate sign in the yard is your first step to sold. Whether buying or selling, put the best team of realtors to work for you. A Car Real Estate is the top-selling real estate agency in 4 counties. They work diligently to make your real estate transactions happen. Independently owned and operated for over 12 years by Deleka Car Broker Owner. When you want results that move you, call the professionals at A Car Real Estate at 368-SELL. That's A Car Real Estate at 368-7355.
Sales results obtained from Maris Incorporated. If you're in the food business and your walk-in cooler quits, do you think you can call just any heating and refrigeration guy to fix it? Think again. Time is money, and you don't want to have to wait while an air conditioner repairman tries to figure out what's wrong. At Cox Brothers, food equipment repair is who we are. We have the specialized training and know-how to protect your expensive and fragile inventory while we repair your broken equipment. When you need food service repairs, go right to the experts. Cox Brothers Food Equipment Repair in St. James. We'll keep the hot side hot and the cold side cold. Come see the professionals at Brown Vet Clinic of Rolla, where they promise to place your pet's health and wellness above all considerations. They communicate openly with you about the individual preventative needs of your pet and help protect them from common infectious and contagious diseases while using the best available methods, no matter how big or small the animal. The staff is there to help you 24/7 and will get you an appointment as quickly as possible. Give Brown Vet Clinic a call today for all your animal needs. 364-1919.
McDonald's presents the new Big Mac Bacon. But is the Big Mac lucky to have bacon, or is bacon lucky to land on the Big Mac?
The Big Mac is lucky. Applewood smoked bacon makes everything taste better. The Big Mac, Brussels sprouts, dry toast.
No. Bacon's lucky to be on the iconic Big Mac. It's fortunate to dip its toe in that delicious special sauce.
There you have it. Get McDonald's Big Mac with bacon, fresh beef quarter pounder with bacon, and cheesy bacon fries. Is it the best thing to happen to our classics or to bacon? Try for yourself and decide.
Only for a limited time at participating McDonald's. Fresh beef available at most restaurants in contiguous U.S. Not available in Alaska, Hawaii, and U.S. territories.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
I'm willing to accept that all 3 of these Democrats, by the left standards, they should all be fired, they should be run out of town, they should resign, they should never have any other job ever again. That's the standard that they have set. However, I'm willing to say, okay, You made some mistakes. You did a horrible thing. You're apologizing for it now. America's a very forgiving country. People get through things, and forgiveness is something that is offered to public officials. But the problem here is that Democrats in Virginia have been accusing Republicans and Ed Gillespie, who ran against Ralph Northam for the governorship, who barely lost, of being the exact thing that they were. And they haven't apologized to Ed Gillespie. They haven't apologized to the voters for lying about it and not disclosing it. And for them to continue to use race as a weapon against Republicans where it does not belong, that's on them. So we can either all forgive each other and move on, or we can continue this back and forth over, you know, whether you should be run out of town or forgiven or whatever. But Democrats continue to use it in an unfair way against Republicans with no evidence to back it up. And here we are with people admitting it and photos in KKK garb, and yet there's no consequences for it.
This is a call to the Republicans. Get your butts off the couch and find these situations. They want to call all of us racist. Remember this? The MAGA hat, of which I'm giving away one, now is a symbol of racism to them after what Donald Trump has done for black unemployment. The blacks even don't believe that anymore. They're going in hordes to vote for him. It's Blexit, the black exit from the Democratic Party, run by Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk.
Well, think about it, too. Trump doesn't make them out to be victims.
Right.
He makes them out to be equals, which we are.
Who deserve a shot.
Absolutely.
You know, this prison thing where he is showing mercy on blacks that are on drug things, serving life sentences.
Right.
He had this gal, grandma, Alice, who he let out of jail. You know, and she's a black.
Well, the Democrats even cheered about that, too.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? Under the Democrats is when they got these life sentences.
Exactly.
Under the Clintons, for goodness sakes.
Yes.
All right, so this who's racist and who isn't is a bunch of garbage.
Well,
it's the Democrats who have always been the racists in this country, and probably always will be the racists. I'm not saying there aren't Republicans out there who are racist, but as a group of people, you know, the Republicans weren't the Ku Klux Klan. It was the Democrats.
That's right.
It was the Democrats who fought tooth and nail to stop the civil rights legislation, not the Republicans. It wouldn't have passed without the Republicans, okay?
Right. Exactly.
So stop this nonsense, and because they've called you racist, then you ought to go after them, all right? Now, we got 7 minutes to go before I announce the winner of the contest. That would be the contest to win the amazing, great Make America Great Again hat.
Yeah.
All red with white lettering, just like Donald Trump wears.
It's great.
It's a beautiful hat. I just had it made, all right? So call the show, 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest, and let's hear from Nancy Pelosi herself, and she'll tell you what she's all about.
You demonize, and then we call it the wrap-up smear. If you want to talk politics, you call it the wrap-up smear. You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it. And then you write it, unless they see it's reported in the press that this, and this, so they have that validation that the press reported the smear, and then it's called the wrap-up smear. Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report on the smear that we made. And it's a tactic, and it's self-evident.
So did you catch that? What she says is you start out with something that's a lie, and you throw it out there, and then the press picks up on it, and they write stories about it, and you say, see, it's written in the press, so it must be true. This is exactly what they did with Trump. They demonized him. It was all fake about the Russia collusion. This is what they did with Kavanaugh. It was all fake about these women coming and saying that he did these things.
And the interesting thing about this is that now Kavanaugh, his lawyers are gonna represent the man who is the lieutenant governor of Virginia, who would be next in line should the governor resign. He'd be next in line, and he's caught up in a Me Too case with somebody that he claims that she forced him to...
He forced her.
Or he forced her to have oral sex.
Right.
And so now he's hiring, the Democrat is hiring the Republican lawyers, and she's hiring blousy Ford's lawyers.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't get any more ironic than that, does it?
No.
But she's the woman, the Dems say. The Dems say she's the woman. She needs to be believed. You men, shut up.
Yeah.
Believe the woman.
Sit down.
I'm sorry, honey. What are you doing?
She's getting ready to.
Hey, she's getting ready to
mix
hatchet
up your things, sir.
All right. Well, we got 5 minutes, and we got another break to do,
Yeah,
right?
we do.
All right. Let's do the break right now. See, Chester, I wasn't lying. I was all binded up there and I even missed an interview with Elad Hakim.
Constipated or what? I don't know.
I'm getting to be like CNN. I'm constipated. Oy vey. All right, listen to me. Call the show, 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest.
Take more magnesium.
When it comes to making travel plans, Trips & More Travel Agency of Rolla has skilled agents to help you plan that perfect getaway. With over 27 years of combined experience, the agents are dedicated to providing you the highest quality of customer service, specializing in custom travel, family vacation, and destination weddings. Trips & More can make your vacation unique and fun. Stop in today at 116 West 8th Street in Rolla or call 341-3300. That's 341-3300.
For the best in steaks, wine, and great conversation, visit Matt's Steakhouse. Matt's Steakhouse has banquet facilities for all of your event needs, from small office parties to large wedding receptions and everything in between. Matt's Steakhouse, open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Saturday, located on the Dillon Outer Road in Rolla, just east of exit 189. Call Matt's Steakhouse at 364-1220 to book your next event. For the best in steaks, wine, and great conversation, visit Matt's Steakhouse.
Hi, this is Sarah Weinbaum, massage therapist at Lavish Day Spa, formerly known as Terra Day Spa. Come visit me at our all-new location on North Bishop next to Steak and Shake. Come take your stress and worries away with our full-service salon and day spa, featuring discounts on Dermalogica and other skincare items offered with a purchase of a facial. New location, same number, 364-0905. Come sail away at Lavish Day Spa in Rolla.
Every business needs just the right sign to get people into your business. Missouri Neon Outdoor is here to help. Missouri Neon Outdoor has been family-owned and serving the Ozarks for 80 years. Outdoor advertising remains one of the most cost-effective ways for businesses to build awareness and drive customers to their door. And they offer billboard coverage in over 25 counties in southwest Missouri. Missouri Neon Outdoor has an expert creative staff that can design a great look for you. Call today for available locations in your area. 1-800-788-1778.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
It is tough to negotiate and get an agreement with people who are more focused on stopping the president than they are on helping the country. I always say, remember 10 years ago, both then Senator Clinton, Senator Obama, both of them said they were for money for border security wall, money for a barrier. And, of course, today the Democrats have taken just extreme positions. I mean, we got Congressman Blumenauer from Oregon saying that ICE should be abolished. You got Secretary Clinton when she ran for president just a couple years ago saying we need a borderless hemisphere. You got, as the president said, the Speaker of the House saying walls are immoral. And look who's giving the Democrat response to the State of the Union on Tuesday night. Stacey Abrams, who just 3 weeks ago said she thinks it's okay if non-citizens vote.
All right, we're back on the show, and Stan's got something for me. I don't know what it is exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's, the Sicilian is back. How come Sicilian don't call no more?
I don't know.
I'm beginning to get worried.
He may be busy.
I think he don't like me no more. You know the name of the bar on death row? Last Call. Forget about it. You know, that's a cruel thing. I got friends on death row.
You do?
That's a cruel thing, you know. You might pay for that. Whoever said that. I don't know who that was.
I don't know. His initials are Dave Weinbaum.
I think it's Stan Hines said that. You know? So, you know, usually people fight to keep their material. You know, me, in my case, if I'm doing these Sicilian moments, I might want to forget about it, you know. So, you know, the bar on death row, last call. That's funny if you're not on death row.
Well, yeah.
But, a lot of my buddies end up there. Anyways, we're back on the Dave Weinbaum Show. Call the show. We got 2 minutes to go before I draw for the fabulous MAGA hat that's sitting right here on the desk. Call 573-364-4433 to get it off your chest. And here we got a caller. Hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Mr. David Weinbaum.
Oh, yeah. It's my friend, the Sicilian, who knows a Sicilian, who is his brother, sister, mother, or aunt. What's up? What can I do for you?
How are you doing, Mr. Weinbaum?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm listening to your program. Very, very informative.
Thank you. Thank you. That was informative, not uninformative, right? Hey, listen, do you want to win a MAGA hat?
Yes, I'd be very, very honored, Dave.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you my home phone number, my cell phone number. I'm not in jail right now. I want you to understand that. You don't need to bail me out or anything. It's 573-578-2700 in case your name is drawn. I don't know what your name is, but we'll just say the man that calls with the Italian accent. How's that? That is an Italian accent, right?
Well, that's very, very good.
Yeah, all right. I'll take that as a yes. What else you got for me? I'm running out of time.
Okay. Well, I got to get it going then.
All right.
I got to go, but you have a blessed day.
You have a blessed day too, and I'm glad we get along. I would hate to have you as an enemy.
I know that dirt grave ain't a very good a place to lay.
I don't know what you said, but it sounds good enough to me.
Right, thanks
so much. All right. We're back on the show. Oh, God, I think you hung up on him.
No,
that was Stan that hung up on you. It wasn't me.
Yeah, it was me.
It was you.
What do you
Stop
want?
it. All right, play the fourth extra, and then I'm gonna rattle around this hat. We are out of breaks, right?
You want Jim Jordan or Hannity?
I want to do Hannity.
All right.
All right.
Not only do women like Dr. Ford, who bravely comes forward, need to be heard, but they need to be believed. They need to be believed. I just want to say to the men of this country, just shut up and step up. Do the right thing.
Let me just say right at the outset, I believe Dr. Ford. I believe the survivor here.
I believe her. I stand with her. And
do you hope she shows up on Monday? Do you hope that she testifies?
I don't think she should be bullied into this scenario.
I believe her.
I believe Professor Ford. I think she's credible.
All right, so where's Kamala Harris tonight? Where's Spartacus, Cory Booker? Where is Elizabeth Warren, who is in more trouble herself after claiming Indian heritage that she never had, Native American heritage? Where's Kirsten Gillibrand? Do they believe this accuser? Do they stand with all survivors of sexual abuse, or only when it's made against a Republican or a conservative?
You can ask Stan.
All right, so we're back on the show. I'm sitting here in an argument with Lisa, so I can't hardly comment. But can I get a drum roll here? Yeah. Can I get a drum roll? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the fabulous MAGA hat, Chester from Doolittle.
Yay. North of Doolittle. Yeah.
Sorry, north of
we
Doolittle.
said that at the same time.
Sorry. North of Doolittle could be anywhere like from the North Pole to Alaska. Yeah, see, we got the fans are cheering. Those are his fellow Doolittleans. Is that what you call them, Doolittleans?
Doolittleians?
I don't know, Doolittleians? Right. The
How
little
about
lions?
Doolittleites?
Huh?
How about Doolittleites?
The Littleites. All right, well, we'll have to get his confirmation of that particular name.
That's
but we're back on the show, and if you want to call, you can. Just not going to win the MAGA hat. It's kind of but if you got something you want to tell me politically, let's ask this. Who's going to run for the Democrats? They got about 30 people running now. So, who is going to run? Who's got a shot at beating Donald Trump?
No.
I don't see it personally. I don't care what they got in this guy. He can overcome just about anything. All right, yeah. I think. And I think he's shown that so far. So they're not getting rid of Donald. I wonder what a second term is going to be like. Are the press still going to go after him like this? You know, they really do hate him in D.C., and the reason is he just isn't like them.
Right.
They don't socialize. They used to socialize. They're all politicians. They're all crooked. They got along with each other, okay?
Yeah.
Trump's not a politician, and, they shun each other.
He's not a drinker. He's not a smoker.
Not a drinker,
So there's
not a
no
smoker.
backroom cigars.
But you know where all the Trump people hang out?
Where?
They hang out at the Trump Hotel in D.C. It's a fabulous place. I've been there.
Yeah.
Really amazing.
Cool.
So, absolutely gorgeous, and that's where the Trump people hang out. There's another place in Georgetown. I forgot what it was they hang out, but they just don't hang out together. They used to always have these dinner parties and things. Oh, I hope that's
to tell you where the other place
not the Sicilian to complain. Hi there, welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Joe from Rolla.
Oh, hey Joe, what's up?
Hey brother, how are you?
I know you.
Yeah, you do.
What's going on, my friend?
Well, I just wanted to let everybody know that Melissa Oden is going to be on Sean Hannity today.
Oh my
God, that's great.
Are you talking about radio, or are you talking about the television show?
On radio, I guess. It's approximately 2:55 p.m. Central Time today.
And in case people don't know who she is, could you remind them, please?
Well, she's a great friend of Rolla. She's spoke at our Pregnancy Resource Center banquet a few years back, but she is a survivor of abortion. She was an actual abortion survivor.
Wow. And she was on the show live here at this station last week.
That's right.
Last week and a couple of months ago.
Sean probably heard it on your program and had to have her.
Well,
that's probably right.
That would not shock me. Mm-hmm. All right, things. I mean, do you hear Deanna Lorraine has her own show on Blaze TV?
No, I didn't know that. That's
great. Cool. And by the way, Joe Dalton, what do you do? What do you do?
Oh, I just work for God. I run the Pregnancy Resource Center here in Rolla, and we get to save babies.
Yes,
here.
and
that's awesome.
Very proud to be a part of that.
Indeed.
So, thank you so much. All right,
I just wanted to let you have the news. Have a great day.
All right, you have a
Thanks,
great
Joe.
weekend. Hi to Jane and all the kids. All right, thanks. That's Joe Dalton, the chairman of the.
What a great guy.
Pregnancy Resource Center. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm the token Jew there. All right, I know that, but it's great. We all get along. It's like they do their Christian prayers, and I go along with it. I don't have a problem there. I don't think they have a problem with me either. Otherwise, they wouldn't have chosen me. Yeah. But it's. I don't understand. This is part of what the Judeo-Christian thing is we believe in living, not death.
Yeah.
We believe in family, not the government running your life.
Right.
And we believe in helping people that need help, and they do a great job of somehow convincing women that in their own mind they will have this baby, and they will do the best they can to take care of the baby.
And they don't guilt trip them. They
do
don't
do that. Yeah.
Slam the Bible up against their head.
No.
They show them with love.
It's entirely their choice, and yet they figured out a way to convince almost 99% of these women to not abort.
Yeah, that's great because there's so many people that would love to adopt.
And there are, most of these women, they keep their babies.
Yeah, that too.
It's incredible. Yeah. They're not giving them up.
Yeah.
They grow attached to them.
I wouldn't. I mean, baby is such a precious gift from God.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I know you have stories that relate to that.
I still can't share mine.
So I know.
But, yeah.
I know. Anyways, let me see if I got, we're running out of time. I've only got about 20 things to talk about. Oy vey. All right. Trump is appointing two conservative lawyers to wear the Ninth Circuit, where all the liberals are. So he's invading. He is trying to fix that court to where it's not all liberal. There's two conservatives going to be there. You're going to hear William Barr he's going to get voted in to be the new Attorney General. Let's see what this guy does. If he does the right thing, you're going to see amazing things happen. All right? If he doesn't, then we got another guy from the swamp. The Super Bowl. I like the Super Bowl game. It was a defensive masterpiece. Just because you didn't see a lot of scoring doesn't mean it wasn't a good game. Good game. There was a coach-dominated game, and the best and the wisest team and coach won.
Yeah.
And by the way, Bill Belichick has one of my 2018 calendars, and he wrote me a letter signing it personally.
Cool.
That he was grateful for it. So I want my. Can you send me a Super Bowl ring? I think I'm part of this. All right.
You see those things? They're huge.
Oh yeah. So where are we now? We about
a minute away.
About a minute. Okay, good. You're gonna clue me in, right?
Oh yeah.
Woody Allen is suing Amazon for $68 million. And speaking of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world, is on the cusp of suing the National Enquirer, where I got started writing, or getting published, anyways. So that should be interesting. Judge Ginsburg is alive and well. She made an appearance, so they got to take her off the milk cartons. Covington lawsuits are beginning with notice to the mainstream media, the politicians, black Hebrews. So we're just about done here. Mary Poppins accused of being racist because their faces were ashed up. All right, thank you so much. You guys have a great week, and we'll be back with another edition of the Dave Weinbaum Show next week. Thank you, Stan. Thank you, Lisa. Have a great weekend.
Home of